Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time of year once again. This is hashtag Anime Talk. This is the Anime Talk Awards. Bum bum. Bung bung. Do 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 do. The Anime Talk Awards. We are here. This is episode 69 of hashtag Anime Talk. We're counting it because we're doing a review. We'll get to that in a little bit. But joining me as always is my co-host, my brother on this journey, Chrissa. This is our third Anime Talk Awards. Our second?
I think it's our second visual.
Our second visual third. So this means we're going on now year 3 of doing Anime Talk, because I don't count it as a full, because of the episodes, it's not always a full year, but this is year 3 of Anime Talk. I'm hype.
Facts.
This is the awards, something that when we started doing this show meant a lot to us, because we felt that anime award shows aren't really serious. And as we've done this, honestly, Crunchyroll is trying to become that, but even still, don't look to them as the voice of what I think is right, what you think is right. And that's why the people come to us, man. The best anime award show on the planet, the hashtag Anime Talk Awards. How you doing? I can't say it's been too long because me and you have literally talked so much since the last Anime Talk episode.
Yeah, bruh. I was on the regular pod. Y'all go peep that out to peep out our regular, you know what I'm saying? We did like hip hop, you know what I'm saying? We did like a bunch of different awards, like Loser of the Year.
Yeah.
So that shit was fun as hell, you know what I'm saying? It was a great episode. So y'all go peep that out too. And then matter of fact, I think we did Run It Back. It's about to drop too soon. We did a lot of shit these past couple weeks.
It's supposed to drop today, but because the awards had to get pushed back a day, Run It Back will probably drop on Friday. Y'all have a weekend vibe to go into next week. But it's the legendary Akira movie, so it's worth the wait. Trust.
Facts.
But like we said, we're gonna, because when we come back, because this show's bi-weekly and we've been giving y'all episodes weekly, we're getting back to our bi-weekly schedule. But because when we come back, JJK, I believe, will not be. Oh no, JJK will be coming back. So yeah, we have to review this right now because JJK will be coming back when we come back and do an episode, or actually it'll be coming back the next episode. So yeah. JJK finished its first core, so it's kind of like a part 1 season finale, like a mid-season finale, because it kind of felt that way. So we're going to review that. And of course, since we're reviewing stuff, we got to review the most recent episode of Attack on Titan. But that means when we come back, there's going to be a shit ton of Attack on Titan to review. But we're going to do that. Then we're going to get into the Anime Talk Awards. If you are only interested in the Anime Talk Awards, skip ahead. There will be a timestamp in the description. So look for that timestamp and just skip ahead to that. And we're going to be doing the Anime Talk Awards. The categories this year are Rookie of the Year, Best Side Character, Waifu of the Year, Best Girl, Best Boy, Best Antagonist / Villain, Best Protagonist / MC, Best Returning Anime, Best New Anime, Anime of the Year, and introducing some new categories. Best New Manga, Manga of the Year, and then, of course, we're going to talk about Best OP / Ending, because, me and Chris are going to explain that when we get there. But, like I said, if you want to skip ahead to that, the main meat of this episode, the reason why you're here, the timestamp is in the description of either the YouTube video or wherever you're listening to this, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, if you're just audio. So, Krista, with that being said, let's get into the review. Let's hurry up. Well, not hurry up, but let's knock this out because we got a lot to discuss. Honestly, we're starting with JJK because Attack on Titan is becoming the meat of this winter season, and it has the secondary block. So let's start off with JJK. It's the mid-season finale, episode 13, tomorrow. In this description, we don't have a description. Well, basically, this is the ending of the Mahito fight in the Junpei arc. Basically, we see Yuji Itadori and Nanami just busting up Mahito, and they bust up Mahito so much that he evolves, and it unlocks his domain, and basically he unleashes his domain. Nanami accepts that, I'm about to die. So Nanami's like, I took my glasses off. He has a flashback to his past on a girl he loved. Like, Nanami was like, I'm about to die. It's whatever. Then all of a sudden, Yuji Itadori breaks in, and because a domain expansion is touching your soul, it automatically is trying to touch Yuji's soul and And Schooner was like, nah, bro, I already told you. This is my third time having to tell you. It's over with, partner. I told you the first time. I gave you a warning. I was like, look, you can touch the soul just because we laughed at this nigga. But the next time you do this, you are Dunskies. Schooner took that Negro out and basically made him so weak that old dude with the glasses could exercise him. And then Mahito escapes, and basically Yuji and Nanami couldn't capture him. And then the episode just ends with each party going their separate ways and getting ready for the ultimate tournament between the Kyoto school and the Tokyo school. Basically, our boy Oi, Big Homie, and all of them versus Megami and the gang Panda and all those homies. So, what'd you think of episode 13, the mid-season finale?
I definitely think it wrapped up the first core. I like the fact that it's giving us a little break. I don't like the fact that I gotta wait for the next episode because I need it bad. But I'm glad they're letting you breathe after this, because it was definitely a good conclusive.
Especially since it was this next portion is really like a next it's another arc. So it makes sense why they're doing it like this, and I kind of like this. I wish, honestly, if Black Clover did something like this, the anime might be a little better. No shots to Black Clover fans. Y'all know I fuck with y'all. It's actually in a category, but it's not in the anime category because the anime is trash. But that's why. Like I'm excited seeing JJK do this, and gotta give Mappa a shout out. We'll talk about them later, but the animation in this episode, the way they were showing Mahito was fucking crazy, bro. Mahito was looking they did the overhaul camera where they panned into his face and they were showing all the shit. They blurred between 3D and 2D. This episode really looked really great, and they spent the money on this one and it paid off.
For sure. I definitely like the ass whooping scene where Mahito got his ass jumped. Someone's getting. I saw before I watched the episode. I just watched it tonight. I went the whole weekend. In the beginning of the week. I kind of waited just because I was like, I didn't want to watch it so fast, knowing we're not gonna get another one soon. So I kind of like putting it off. But I saw little clips spoiled. I didn't pull the video up, but you know how the videos play when you're on the timeline. Yep. So I saw him going back and forth. But there was a whole ass whooping before that part that was like. It was longer than I thought it was about to be. Like, they really whooped that man ass, bro. And it was hard. Like, that was a hard fight. The animation was just beautiful. You feel me? And it felt like you felt every single blow in that fight.
Yep. And it just cemented how strong Mahito is as a villain. And it really, like, cemented his place, really, in like the shonen echelon of villains that we are dealing with in this new era. So what would you rank this episode 1 through 5? Because there's not really much more to talk about. It's really just a fight.
What the end was for, like, I like that shit whenever like how he broke in, like how they focused on the fact that like the whole you get more information about the domain and shit. Like
about the domain expansion.
I thought like whenever I saw the domain expansion first happen with Jogo and Gojo, I thought that it was gonna be like, you know, Yuji was about to be his next step, trying to work on a domain, and like I thought that was gonna be basically the fighting.
Fighting
of the show.
Yeah, okay, I got
But
you.
at the same time, they made it seem like, nah, only strong niggas could do that. Like when Nanami said he couldn't do that shit, I was like, damn, son. So that's some real.
This is the secret move. Like this is the final. That's like the final. You know, that's like Spirit Bomb for Goku or like,
exactly. Like, I think it's gonna be some special shit when you see that. You know it's going down. And the fact that Yuji broke into it, I was like, oh shit, like that was an epic event for me. But then when it was like, nigga, it's easy to break into because the person making the domain focuses on making
the
it
inside
hard to get out of. Like
it's like a Susanoo. It's basically like Sasuke's last thing. Like it's the last resort. Like you do this to make sure you get a kill, and if not, you're gonna be battling to see who domain takes over. Like what happened with Jogo and Goju. Jogo broke it out because that was his last thing, and Goju was like, "Nigga, bow, infinite void."
Bro, and Gojo was hard as fuck, bro. Like this nigga.
Which
like,
one would you?
You could tell he's strong because of like how he used his. You know what I'm saying?
Which one would you rather be stuck in? Gojo's infinite void, or all them hands of Mahito?
I wouldn't rather be stuck in either one of them, but definitely Gojo's because it would be definitely super quick.
Yeah, Mahito shit would not be fun at all. That thing would torment.
every single person he's killed so far has not been. I would not want to go out.
They haven't died. They haven't died until like later. You turn into like some fucking idle human transfiguration. Like fuck that.
Disgusting, man. I would going out all the way bad. I'm going with the other guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Goju might kill me, but it'd be over like that. He'd take it, and I couldn't see nothing. It'd be just darkness and fuck it. I'm just out.
It'd be like, whew.
Yeah.
Thank God that wasn't excruciating. But like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. With this episode, I think I might give this one a 5 or 4.9. Like, this is close, just because I even like the whole exposition after the fight when you get the flashback to why Nanami kind of started doing the Jujutsu Academy shit, and why he was an accountant working for like not an accountant, but he was like
he was in corporate Japan.
Yeah, literally, he was like back there. He was really the not scum of the earth, but he wasn't really serving a purpose outside of exactly, like serving capitalism out there and shit like that. But I like the interaction he had with that. I don't know if it was a waitress or like a coffee shop bakery clerk.
Yeah, bakery coffee shop clerk.
I love their interaction at first, like that whole flashback. I love that whole flashback. Their first interaction, their last interaction, everyone in between, how he killed the curse that was on her shoulder.
You see why Nanami is one of my favorite characters, like top of my list of this show. Like he all was of cool his story is amazing.
Like before this, he was cool for me because he seemed like the Mike guy to Gojo's Kakashi. You know what I'm saying? They seemed like they were best friends, but kind of like rivals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just there's a big gap between them two now, especially knowing like he can't do the fucking domain and shit like that. But it kind of shows you his origins, and it to me it makes me love him even more. Like he's even doper of a character.
Exactly. It shows you like his personality, and it gives you an insight into who he is. And they're definitely my guy Kakashi, but not in terms of strength, more in terms of like just relationship.
Exactly. Because in strength,
Goju is basically the strongest nigga in the show. And that's still in the manga. Like, I don't know. Nobody's
proven. Yeah, like nobody's proven thus far to test that nigga.
It's him and Sukuna. Like, that's it. Him and Sukuna.
Yeah.
That's the only two really that could like do something. So
I know it's gonna be probably Yuji versus Sukuna, the final showdown, but it would be dope to see Gojo versus Sukuna, just like a all out battle, just like full powered.
You know this because Sukuna has said this multiple times, and this is no manga spoiler, but I think it might be Megami versus Sukuna.
Oh yeah, especially this episode. I noticed that from this episode because he was like, I don't give a fuck about nobody. Like, this but the him. One.
Because he knows there's like some innate strength inside of him, and that's why I think the final one. Like, I think Yuji's gonna die, and like Megami's gonna have to like Yuji's gonna be like, you have to exercise him, and it's like your job, and Megami's gonna have to do it.
Bro, and then the thing with that, like with Sukuna, like. At first, I just thought it was like a kind of nod because he gave the same nod to, not the same nod, but he gave a nod to Mahito. Like, he really fucks with who he fucks with off of the strength of like
how strong they are and how they give him a battle.
You know how Frieza's that villain that's just like that, I'm evil to be evil? Sukuna's evil, but because he feels like it. Like, I feel like you see that he has his own motives in this whole shit. Like, he's not evil, pure evil to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is, but he's kind of just like
it's his whim. Like, it's like
he's casual. He does shit like that.
Whereas like, okay, like whatchamacallit, not to pull your boy in, but Muzan's goal is to destroy all the demon slayers. Sukuna could care less if he destroys all the jujutsu sorcerers. It's like whatever he wants to do on that day, he's gonna do. He just wants to be free to roam the earth as the strongest demon, being this king, and like he's not trying to do anything but whatever he desires. Now, if he desires to be king on that day, he'll be king. If he desires to destroy all the jujutsu sorcerers, he'll do that. But as long as you don't come in his path on that day, whatever his whim is, you'll live. However, Muzan's like, nah, nigga, all you demon slayers gotta go.
Yeah, like all those other villains got kind of a set thing to do. Even Frieza had he was trying to take over the world, not the world, but he was trying to take over everything.
The universe, the galaxy,
grow his army and just keep going on that, keep drinking on that power drunk. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, with Sukuna, I really like the fact that he just don't give a fuck about nothing. He's kind of casual with it. This is a crazy comparison, but he reminds me of a super strong Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter, just because you don't really know Hisoka's...
See, I thought you were going to say Meru. Because he kind of like, I know Merum's
kind of a
the king.
fusion of Merum and Hisoka, because
Like,
you can
like
tell
I know
he's super strong.
king,
he knows he's super strong, like Merum.
But Merum doesn't care about being the king. You know, like
yeah,
it's more so his support, so his subordinates putting that on him, and I guess he does to a certain extent. But like Merum is just, I don't know, but he gives me Merum vibes.
He gives me like kind of now that you say that, it kind of is both of them. The only reason why I said Hisoka really is because you don't really know Hisoka's motive outside of each arc that he's active. Like, you know what he's doing in the first arc, you know what he's doing in the middle arc, you kind of know what he's doing in the fucking game arc, you know what I'm saying? I forget what it is.
Greed Island.
Greed Island. You could kind of see I guess you could kind of see his motives. He just be moving around based off of what he want to do. And Sukuna is like that, except he's just super strong, so he's kind of like on some shit, and he's bound to Yuji right now, you know what I'm saying, low key. So he's probably just sitting there like, look, I'm just
buying my time. Yeah, I just want to get my body back. That's all I want to do, and I'm chilling.
Really, I like the fact that he has his mind set on Megumi, because it shows that he's like, he does do, like, he's sparing, not saying sparing Megumi, but he could, you know,
he could kill him if he wanted.
Yeah, like he really could. Like, he's not above that. You feel me?
Yeah.
He's killed people for less. But the thing is, with Mahito, he was like, I'm not gonna kill you, dude. Just don't fuck with me again. He gave him that rule, and he broke the rule. He's like, son, you think I'm fucking playing? And I really like that of a villain. Like, it's crazy that Jujutsu Kaisen, the main villain, he follows along the hero. Like, he's trapped in fucking Yuji. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's menacing and an imminent threat, but you never know. It's like a ticking time bomb.
That's the difference between Jujutsu Kaisen and Naruto and Black Clover. Whereas in Naruto and Black Clover, Kurama and Asta's devil become friends with Naruto and Asta. Whereas this is like, Sukuna ain't becoming, like, I don't see at any point in time Sukuna becomes friends with Yuji. There's, like, if it happens, you're going to have to really, really, at the same time, really sell me on that.
Yeah, I don't think that he joins the squad. Like,
there's no way. Like, you're gonna,
you know what I'm saying? I don't think they become partners.
Like, oh, you're gonna use my power. You're gonna get my demon power. Like, he might do that to like save his life, but like not
maybe.
But just so he doesn't lose his host body. Like, that's the only reason why that shit would happen. It's not gonna be like some. It's not gonna be like, oh yeah, here's my power. We're friends. Defeat Mahito or whatever.
Exactly. Like they would have to. It wouldn't be able to even be sold as that, but they would have to sell it super hard if they were to do something that
like nature. A switch, yeah.
But like with Kurama and Naruto, I never really felt like he was like the villain. Like, I did feel like he was a kind of an imminent threat. Villain, you feel me?
Like a threat at some point, but then it like dissipated very fast.
Exactly. Like, I never really looked at him like he was really gonna do shit.
And Asta's devil never, ever, ever, ever felt like a villain.
Never, like I never got that far.
Never. Asta's villain has a chibi form, and he chills on his shoulder.
Whoa!
Yeah, I know that's major spoilers. I'm sorry to everybody.
I'm just saying I gotta catch up on Black Clover, bro, because that sounds nuts. Like, that sounds fucking.
Oh no, it's
nuts.
fine. Black Clover right now is fire.
Come on, I know about the devil, but like, I didn't know that. I thought he was like the super villain. Like, I thought whenever I heard of, like, the devil, I'm like, okay, so the devil's the main villain.
But see, the thing is, there's multiple devils.
Now see, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now you make me want to kind of get into, because it's been a manga I've been wanting to read, but now that you say the anime is trash, I have no reason to watch that as my main source.
Don't watch it, read it. That's what I suggest. But some people love it, you know. I digress, but you know, I like the manga. I do not like the anime. But so I'm with you. I'm ranking this a 4.9. Great episode, great fight, good way to end a mid-season finale. Let's get to AOT, which is some of the best shit out right now. Each week, even though I read it, this is one that I'm glad I stopped reading, because I know a little bit, but like watching it gives me a different level of like, oh, this that shit. So let's get to hype. Let's get to episode 4. Episode 4, from one hand to another. A sudden visit from the Tiber family shakes up the Marlinian army. Meanwhile, Falco smuggles letters from a friend and helps 2 old comrades reunite. This episode was nuts. Let's talk from the Tiber side first, and then we'll get to Falco's storyline with Kruger, air quotes, Kruger. We'll get to that storyline in a second. But bro, the Tiber family being the leaders of basically Marley, and also them being Eldians. What a twist. What a twist.
Yeah, I did not expect that shit at all.
What a twist.
Not even a little bit.
And like, the thing is, it's even more of a twist because the leader of the Tiber family was like, yeah, like, yeah, the Eldians were wrong, but like, nah, bro, like y'all use that power against the world. It's y'all fault. And the only thing is, like, I'm just steering the ship right now. Like, yeah, we're the Tybers. Yeah, we're Eldians. Like, yeah, we're in charge of this, but like, y'all did all of this. And now, like, we're in charge because we help. Like, we're the most powerful family. It's like, this not our fault. This may be the old Eldians of past from paradise, but this is y'all's fault just as much as it's theirs, and y'all don't want to accept that.
Yeah, I definitely did not see this coming. Like, I didn't even see a higher up kind of. I low-key felt like we hadn't seen the top dog, you feel me? But I thought that they had their own thing kind of going on. But like seeing this weird attachment and what's about to happen, like the way that's the whole fucking, what is it? Like not a festival, but like a
it's like a play. Like he's doing a play to like show that the Eldians aren't bad, maybe, or it's like something to where he's trying. We don't know his plan, but basically his plan is to unite the world and not have to kill off all the Eldians. We don't know what it is.
What it is. I think because.
But I thought he said he wasn't trying, because at the toast, wasn't it like, I know y'all want us to kill them all right now, but we're gonna do something different. And this is what we're explaining what we're gonna do in this like celebration play shit.
He may have a different. He may just be trying to alter perception. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I really felt like, what was it? It wasn't a festival. It was like they used another word.
It's a play. Because he had a screenwriter.
They had like a whole it was a thing before that, because they were gonna do that too, but it was like a banquet kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Where they would
had
eat at?
Yeah, it was like they had all kind of festivities, and then it was gonna be like the play. He was like you're getting ready for that next episode. You know what I'm saying?
It was like a rally.
Exactly, but I feel like the next episode we're gonna get a lot of shit. Like I feel like now that we know who. Because I seen the spoiler, you know what I'm saying? So I know who the guy is from the last. I'm not gonna say anything just in case some people don't know. But the guy from the last episode.
But they should know from this episode, don't you think?
Yeah, from this episode, I feel like you got to know who it is.
You got to know who that is.
He's talking to Jaeger, you know what I'm saying?
And why would he be talking to you? Why would Kruger be talking to Jaeger and it'd be all weird? Like,
I didn't even understand that scene fully, to be honest with you. I got to go back and, like, I only watched that before we did this. I watched the Attack on Titan episode at least 2 or 3 times. I miss a lot. Like, I catch a lot of shit.
He was telling him, the Jaeger grandpa was telling Kruger, air quotes, whoever this Kruger guy is, was telling him that
Kruger.
He felt responsible for what happened to Grisha, for Grisha leaving the ghetto with the girl, and thus putting on the chain of events of everything that happened in Attack on Titan with Zeke and with Eren. He feels he's responsible and it's driving him insane. He's not a doctor anymore. He's in an insane asylum. And the doctors were looking at him. They were like, oh no, we let him escape. And basically dude was like, nah, bro, you better stop letting Falco send all the messages for you. He'd only do that caught Kruger doing that. And the crazy thing is nobody would believe him because he's crazy Jaeger.
That is nuts too, because I didn't even put 2 and 2 together with all that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy that big of a player in this world is just in the insane asylum, just chilling like hunky. You know what I'm saying? Nobody even knows. You know what I'm saying?
Because they don't take him. It just shows how fucked up this world is. It's like he knows more than like anybody, but y'all used up his family and used him up, that this man went crazy, and he could tell y'all valuable information about who this random dude is, what these letters are, but you won't believe him because he's crazy.
I definitely want to see what them letters said, what exactly was going on with that, because I'm very curious. Like whatever's about to go down with that fucking what happened to this man's leg? You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck is going on? I got so many questions that I feel like it's gonna be a crazy unraveling of information.
Where are these letters going to?
For sure, where are these letters going to? Like I'm sitting there like what is going on? Like I'm so confused. Like I'm
Birdman hands. It's all gonna get explained next episode. Like next episode, we really might have to. Since we're not reviewing it, I'm thinking we do a live stream. We got to do something of like when the episode drops that night. Like we do a watch along, because like the Anime Talk fans need that. Friday night this week is gonna be nuts. Like this
For
Friday.
real.
Like, Chris, we really might have to get on Twitch and do a watch along because it's gonna be nuts. Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Everything that you just asked gets explained this next episode.
We might need it. Like, y'all let us know if y'all want to do that. You want to hop on Twitch, watch us do that shit, and then we can like record it. We can put it on YouTube even. Like, do like a little, you know what I'm saying, for people who miss it.
Yep, that's a fact. I'm trying to think of anything else we forgot. Oh, Falco trying to save Gabby from her fate, trying to tell her Gabby don't realize she's just innocent, dumb. But that shows that innocence, just because you're innocent, doesn't mean that you aren't what's the word I'm looking for? Doesn't mean that you aren't in the wrong. Your innocence doesn't change your compliance. That's what it is. Your innocence doesn't change the fact that you still doing bad shit.
And bro, fuck Gabby, bro. I fucking hate Gabby like a motherfucker, bro. Like, that's probably my least favorite character in Attack on Titan history, bro. Like, this bitch is top tier. Maybe I shouldn't say it like that. You know what I'm saying? But bro, the top tier, the worst character. We gonna get to this later, but there was a lot of bad characters to say fuck in 220.
Yeah.
2020.
Fuck Rachel, nice. Fuck Gabby.
Bro, fuck Gabby for sure, because she down terrible, bro. Like, I remember, like, she lost that fucking race and went out bad, you know what I'm saying? She went out sad in that race, and she was like, couldn't even handle that shit. And
then she told her other friends, like, don't cheer for him anymore.
Yeah, like on some hater shit. Like, don't hate on that man. Like, you've been whooping that man ass every race forever. He finally got one up on you.
And
like,
they thought it was in grades. Like, the thing is, they was like, oh, he beat you in grades? Oh, he beat you in physical? Wow, never thought that would happen.
And somebody made the joke of like, well, I don't even think it was a joke. I think it was kind of like just like a way to like hype him up. Like, oh, you might beat Gabby for Armor Titan. Like, just some shit that somebody will say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't even think he really thought that shit. But she apparently felt pleased. She took that personally. She was like, wait, fuck this nigga. Like, let's race again right now. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
She's one of those.
I really don't like her. She's a little shit to me. She's like, she's just a little shit. And like, even when he said something, I'm doing this for you, she was like, for me, bitch, don't do this shit at all. Fuck what you talking about. Like, she didn't even really understand what he was trying to say. Even the other dude caught it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bro, she is just
and
worst.
Fucking Reiner is seeing himself in Gabby like, oh, I don't want her going down this road. Like, Reiner, nigga, you too late. What you about to do?
Nothing.
you trapped in paradise. You're half your mental's trapped in paradise. 1/3 of your mental thinks you're Marcel. 1/3 of your mental thinks you're Reiner from paradise, and then 1/3 of your mental thinks you're Reiner, the child that was getting his ass bust every week.
The worst, bro. He's just Reiner. He was.
Reiner went from like one of my favorite characters to like one of my least favorite. But he's a good kid. But he's a good character though. That's the thing about it. Like,
for sure, well written.
Yeah, like Reiner's a very, very, very well written character. I'm trying to think if there's anything else from this episode really we need to talk about.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I never really cared for Reiner. And then first episode of this season, I'm like, okay, he doing some crazy, like, nut shit. He badass. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, maybe he might not be that bad, even though he's a traitor ass bitch. You feel me? But then you instantly see him going outside, and he's like, oh, you are the worst.
Yeah.
But like, I low-key felt bad for him, but it's like, you kind of don't. Like, you do, but you don't. It's like mixed emotions about him. But
see,
one
the thing is,
for sure, he definitely
where Gabby and Falco and all them kids, you feel bad for them because it's like I said, they're innocents, but they still are like, they're still in the wrong, but you feel bad for them, even though they're in the wrong. Like, you understand where it's coming from. Reiner's like, yeah, all that shit happened to you, but you had a choice when you got over there, my dog. Like,
exactly. Like, and he made all kind of weird decisions and choices. Yeah, a lot of people try to humble him and like do other shit, and
like, change his path. Like, they could have left. They could have left Marley. Like, why did they have to go back? They did not have to go back. Like, fuck Zeke, nigga.
I don't know what was going on with that. They could have low key been on the gang for real. Like, you want to be a traitor, nigga. You should have been.
You could have told them everything. Like, you could have, like, this could have been prevented. Like, it could have been a whole different situation.
There's like nothing back in Marley for you besides hating ass niggas. He went back over there and he was like, bitch, you failed your mission.
Not just hating ass niggas, like racists want to kill you, like, torture you.
Why would you go back there?
Yeah, no, fuck that, bro. Fuck
you could low key, and you are low key a big power in that world. You know what I'm saying? You know,
you're like one of the biggest. And like, it's not like Zeke can transform you back. Like, and Zeke throwing that shit, you could probably tank like 3-4 blows, but Zeke can't take your blows. That's the thing.
Facts.
Like Zeke could throw them rocks at you. You could probably like take one to the shoulder, regenerate, and get to him before he throws another set.
And when it's all said and done, when it all boils down to it, Zeke got his shit rocked. You know what I'm saying? You was on the wrong side. You're on the wrong team now. Like, you could have been on the right team. Like, whenever Beast Titan got his shit rocked at the end of season 3, I was like,
one of the best moments. One of the best moments.
One of my favorite anime fights and one of the shortest anime fights of all time.
That's a fact. Also, I'm very interested to see what this Hammer Titan looks like. Like,
for sure.
Like, what's up with this guy? I'm guessing that it's the white one that we saw in the trailer with the mask that looked like fucking he was from Berserk.
I hope so, because I ain't gonna lie, I knew there was gonna be some new Titans involved when
That's the only one I haven't recognized.
And they started talking about new Titans. You feel me? So I'm like, now I'm getting more. You're getting more lower to it.
We already saw the first new one, which is the Jaw Titan, which we didn't see before, which is Marcel's brother Poco, the nigga that was jumping around. You remember in the first episode how they had Peak with that stuff on her back? She was shooting all the cannons. We saw her before, but there was the nigga with the jaw that was just jumping around, fucking shit up.
But didn't we see the one of them in season 3?
We saw Peak. I know we saw Peak, but I don't know if we saw Poco.
No, for sure. That was season 4.
And I wonder, because Ymir ate him, is that Ymir's Titan or is that OG Marcel's Titan? That I'm not 100% sure of. Like, and I read the manga. Like, I'm not 100% sure on that. If y'all know, let us know in the comments on YouTube or on wherever you listen to. Just let us know either on Twitter or in the comments, because that's something I'm not sure about. What would you rate this episode? I'm giving it a 4.5 because of the Jaeger conversation, because of the timer. I'm not giving it 4.85 yet, just because I know we got some coming. But I'm gonna give it a 4.5, 4.6.
Yeah, I was gonna give this one like a 4.4 because it was over before I knew it. You know what I'm saying? It happened real fast, and I was sitting there like, man, I wish I would have gotten a little bit more from that episode. But from what it's giving me, it was really cool. I liked how Homegirl spared that little fucking slave alien. And
that was a great moment.
It made me feel really good. I'm like, shit, at least somebody gives a fuck about somebody.
And I think that's funny that the person that's writing this is from a Japanese culture, from the East, and the person, and she was from the East.
Yep.
I think
that's some nut shit, bro.
And we saw black people too in Attack on Titan, which was fire.
Yeah, that's also nuts.
The timeline went crazy about that. They were like, N-words, Attack on Titan. I'm not gonna say it how they said it, but you know.
My biggest thing in this episode, I realized that it's doing the same thing again. But like the thing I loved about the old Attack on Titan, like before you get to season 4, is the mystery that constantly keeps unfolding, and the perspective you get from season 4 is like you see the outside world for the first time outside of the perspective that we got from Eren and everybody else, and you're seeing a whole new kind of world, but it's still unfolding that same mystery where you don't know shit, and it's unfolding piece by piece, just like in season 1. You know more about the world because you've seen certain aspects of it, but they're showing you that you only saw a piece for real. You feel me? Like, there are real people. I didn't even expect for the whole what family was it? It starts with a T. The Tiber family. I didn't expect that to even be a thing this fast.
Yeah.
Like this whole situation is out of nowhere. I never thought I'd expect to see no shit like this in Attack on Titan. So just seeing where it's gonna go with the girl, the new girl that was introduced, you know what I'm saying? She was like crawling around being fucking weird.
You talking about Peak? Yeah, that's Peak.
That's Peak?
That's Peak, yeah. That's her outside of the Titan form.
Oh, that's why. I was like, okay, so
that's why she's on all fours.
That makes sense, because she was walking around on all fours. She was being fucking weird, bro.
She stayed in that Titan form that whole time while she was with Zeke. She never transformed.
Yeah, this is my first time seeing her as a human.
The first time, like, you saw her before, but you didn't know it was her because she was walking straight up. But she was with Zeke and Marcel in episode 2.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's wild. I never knew that. I never noticed. You gonna make me go back and rewatch from
There's a lot of stuff that, like, when I read the manga the first time through, that's why I'm enjoying watching it, because I'm catching a lot of stuff I didn't catch.
And that's why I like rewatching it over and over. Like, I've watched the first 3 episodes a few different times, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, this show's an onion. There's so many layers.
Oh yeah. And that's why I'm not tolerating no Attack on Titan slander on the timeline, bro. I can't have it. Y'all gotta watch this shit. This is a god tier.
Yeah, it's amazing
Fiction. Like, this is peak fiction, if you ask me. Because
like the reason why I love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is for similar reasons that Attack on Titan. But I feel, and I know this is too early to say, I need to see the ending. But the way Attack on Titan does some of its mystery and its unfolding may be a little bit better than Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I know that's like a really hot take, and I'm not ready to like stand on that quite yet, but like it's doing political intrigue so amazing.
Facts. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's wild you say that, because literally I was thinking that, like, I don't know if it was when I watched this last episode or if it was the other day, but I know for sure I just had this thought like within the past 2-3 days. You feel me? Because there's not a lot of shows that do this.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of shows that have stories this great. And it just so happens that two of the greatest stories ever told through the anime manga medium is Attack on Titan and Full Metal Alchemist. And I was thinking about that. And in my head, I was thinking I would put Attack on Titan above Full Metal Alchemist, but I'm biased against Full Metal Alchemist. Like, I had a hatred, not even hatred, but I had like a distaste for it for so long.
But I'm close. I'm not there yet, but I am close. In like, my knock to Full Metal Alchemist is the fights aren't that great. You can't say that about Attack on Titan.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why I think I like it more, because it handles the story, but never does it feel stagnant or stale. I remember when I first watched it, or boring. When I first watched Attack on Titan, I was kind of bored by some of the exposition-y shit before you got to the meat of the story, before Eren goes Titan, not Eren, Eren goes fucking Titan mode.
For the first time, yeah.
Before you see him go Titan mode, like, it was hard for me to just fall in love with, you feel me? And the hype around it made me be like, I'm gonna come back to it later. Never really ever came back to it. Just remember the beginning and not liking it. Same thing with Full Metal Alchemist, except when I finally got through Full Metal Alchemist, I decided I liked it, and there was a part that hooked me, and then I kept watching, and I felt like it got boring for a while, and then it picked up out of nowhere, like after all the exposition. It was a lot of setup, but the setup felt so tedious and what was the word? Like,
I say it's
like slow paced.
It's very deliberately paced. That's how I say things when things are slow. I'm like, it's deliberately paced.
I guess everything makes sense and everything happens for a reason that happens.
But I know exactly what point you're talking about. There's definitely a slow period in the middle of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Is before they get to Major Armstrong's sister's lair in the snow. In that period in between there, when they're trying to get there, and right after they kill Lust, like. That
shit was going nuts. Like, after that, I'm like hooked
But the moment you meet Major Armstrong's sister, it's like that's when it boots up.
For sure. And even scenes that weren't action packed, like the suspense was there. Had all that I feel like Attack on Titan has, except for the action. But at the same time, Attack on Titan gives you all of that. The slow period is much shorter, and they give you the action. So that's why I feel like I put it a little bit above it, because there's certain parts of Full Metal Alchemist that could have been, I don't want to say better, because like it does make a great story, but I feel like Attack on Titan's execution was a lot better in certain aspects.
I'm not mad at that. Like I said, I'm going to make the final decision when it ends, and I'm going to watch both again, and then I'm going to let y'all know, but it's starting to feel that way because I love political intrigue. Like, that's my shit.
You know me. An ending don't really bother me. You know what I'm saying?
But see, the thing is, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's ending was so good. That's the thing.
Yeah, like, that was a great ending.
Like they did not fumble that rock at all, man. Like, that ending was amazing. And if Attack on Titan's ending is not average to great, there's gonna be major issues. Like, if they don't handle this the right way.
Yeah, I really hope they wrap this the final season.
Because this is different than Naruto and like Demon Slayer. Where Demon Slayer and Naruto are both battle shonen. Like, as much as we love the story of Demon Slayer and Naruto, we weren't there for the story. We were there for all the cool shit, and the story got us along.
The story was definitely bonus, especially for Naruto.
Yeah,
like,
it's a bonus.
Big plus.
But Attack on Titan's story is everything. Like,
you're right.
They can't fuck that up. That's like if Death Note fucked up the story. Like, you can't, like,
some people think they did. Some people think they do.
And that's why it's not ranked as high as some people have it. But like Full Metal Alchemist, the ending was not fucked. Like, you can't fuck this up. But with that being said, let's get into the Anime Talk Awards. Hello to everybody who skipped ahead in the timestamps. Let me say this off jump. Me and Chrissa do not have Attack on Titan in any of the categories. It does not belong there because it only has 4 episodes in. However, JJK, we got half a season before the year ended. JJK will be mentioned in this award show. Attack on Titan will not, and Attack on Titan will get all of its love in the 2021 anime awards. And I told Chris this off air, but I'm treating Attack on Titan, and he's doing the same, but how I treated My Hero last year. My Hero didn't get any awards, and My Hero is going to get its recognition this year.
And I may say a couple things. I may reference a couple characters. You feel me? I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm gonna reference a couple. Like I might reference some shit, but nobody's from Attack on Titan is winning any awards on my book either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, not going down. So again, just for people who are coming off the timestamps, let me give the categories once again. We have Manga of the Year, Best New Manga, Anime of the Year, Best New Anime, Best Returning Anime, Best MC/Protagonist, Best Villain/Antagonist, Best Boy, Best Girl, Waifu of the Year, Best Side Character, Rookie of the Year, and Best OP/Ending. Let's start off with that one because we both said we didn't really pick a winner, and we're just going to mention some of the better ones. And I guess if we have to pick a winner, we will. But I'll start us off. Dorohedoro's opening is amazing, and JJK's outro is fucking amazing.
For sure. I love JJK's intro. Like JJK's opening is probably my favorite of the year, like my personal favorite. But I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of great ones this year, like especially Dorohedoro. Dorohedoro left such a lasting impact. That's probably one of the most memorable for sure for me. And I'm not gonna lie, that definitely it set the tone for what you were about to see every episode. Like that shit fit 100,000%. That's the kind of ride you're going on with Dorohedoro. That captures the essence, the aesthetic of the show so well. Like it has to be mentioned.
I also thought Fire Force had a great opening, both the first and the second when they changed them up. Unlike last year where the first was profoundly better and the second one was trash. This year, I think both are good. I also enjoyed, funny enough, I enjoyed Tower of God's opening. And I enjoyed Great Pretender on Netflix's opening. It's just a jazz rendition. It's just like some jazz music, no singing, but I thought it was pretty dope.
I love Tower of God's opening too. That shit was hitting, but I'm not gonna lie, got a high school opening and especially got a high school ending. Like, bro, got a high school ending was fire.
I didn't like that dubstep intro. Every time that would play in my house, my girlfriend would be like, "Turn that shit low."
It grew on me. I can't lie. That shit was annoying as fuck at first, but afterwards I was like, shit, look, not even the whole thing, just certain parts.
This is the only
for sure that ending.
This is the only time God of High School would get mentioned on this programming today.
I might give a nod, but I ain't gonna lie. It's not
to what?
I know for sure. It's not winning no awards for sure. Not in my book. Yeah, but maybe for biggest disappointment. Not even let me not even go there. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, also I gotta give a nod. I gotta give a nod to my GOAT, Yashahime, because ending and opening iconic. Like, if anything, I think fans were expecting from Yashahime was epic openings, epic endings, because Inuyasha's the king of endings for sure. There's no endings better than Yu Yu Hakusho's roster. Like, they got like the best discography.
Inuyasha.
Yeah, I feel like as far as the ending resume they have is impeccable, visually and sonically. But they delivered it for sure with Yashahime, but the ending more so than the opening. But I do love the opening a lot. Like, it's probably one of my favorite openings of the year. And this is probably the only award this anime would win as well. But Dragon Quest had an amazing opening. Like, top tier, top 3 if you ask me. Like, that shit was hitting. I sampled that, and I'll be making beats sampling anime openings, and I drop them as like a series on my Twitter, and it's not really like linked to a thread or anything, but I put like watch blank. So I'll be like, watch Yashahime, and it's a Yashahime opening sample. Like, watch JJK, it's a JJK opening sample. But I did that one, and buku people was hitting me up about it. Like, what the fuck? This is like, you sampled Dragon Quest? I'm like, nigga, yeah, y'all don't watch the anime? They was like, nigga, I was definitely not about to watch it, but hearing this, it's like, this shit sound hard. I'm gonna go peep the anime. And I'm like, I put that more to the actual.
You should have sent him a message after that like, the opening is great, anime.
I can't say nothing, because where I'm at, it looked like it was picking up. I just had to. It's not one of them ones I'm watching week to week for sure. It's one of them ones I for sure am gonna watch, but I'm not watching it week to week. I watched it week to week for the first 3 episodes, and it's gonna move kind of slow.
Yeah.
And after the first 3 or 4 episodes, I was like, I'm gonna go back and binge that later on in life when they had some more progression going on, like when we're maybe season 2 or 3 when we're getting to the meat of the story. But I know Taco guy, he was watching that bitch and he was like, son, don't sleep. This shit hard. I'm like, I'll peep it. I'm like, I'll peep it on my own time.
I'm snoozing.
Bro, I had high
3 a.m. in the morning. I'm knocked out.
I think Fade was watching it too. I don't know how deep he is. He's probably not super deep. He might be waiting for the dub to catch all the way up. But I know for sure it did what I thought it was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, because I'm a big fan of Akira Toriyama-esque designs, and that's enough to kind of keep me for the show. Like I remember they had that show. I don't know if you've ever seen Blue Dragon, the anime.
I've heard of that.
It's basically Akira Toriyama's designs. I want to say it was a video game, but it was they turned it into anime based off of just the designs, not the he didn't write anything for it, but it definitely it was a good vibe. It felt like very Akira Toriyama, and you could tell that people that would buy an Akira Toriyama design would definitely be big fans of them in their work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to seeing where Dragon Quest goes in the future, because you never know if it's going to get good or not. But as of right now, it's just a season 1. And there's a lot. I didn't even like season 1 of Fire Force, but this is not Fire Force tier. So you can only expect season 1 to be kind of meh before they get the ball rolling. You feel me?
100%. Also, let's give Studio of the Year. We talked about this 2 weeks ago on Anime Talk. Mappa got it for both of us. There's no way when you put out Dorohedoro, Jujutsu Kaisen, God of High School, I know I'm forgetting Attack on Titan. There's no way you're not Studio of the Year.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Ufotable put out the Demon Slayer movie and broke fucking.
They need to go pay Gotage. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, they definitely that's the biggest lick of the year hit, because they didn't give her nothing. I'm like, damn, y'all that's down a damn terrible, shit, bro.
Super down bad. But
bro, they got billions, bro.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that another time. I'm gonna see how much money it makes in its final run before I get on your ass,
bro. It's been a lot. It's been I know. It's been a lot.
But we're not doing it. We're not doing that right now. They passed up Spirited Away. I know, but we're not doing that right now.
For sure, Mappa. Mappa. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to downplay what they've done, because I ain't gonna lie, that was like underdog of the year for me, because like I did not expect them to hit this hard every time. And even the show that I didn't feel strongly about, God of High School, the animation,
it looked good.
Yeah, like the fights, you can't deny that those fights look good. That's the reason why we were rating those episodes so high when they weren't giving us the content that deserved those scores as far as story.
That's a fact. That is a fact. All right, let's jump into this. Of course, we're gonna do Anime of the Year last, and we're gonna do we're gonna do Best New Anime, Best Returning Anime, Anime of the Year, Best New Manga, and Manga of the Year last. So let's jump in with. Let's start off with Best Boy for this year, Best Boy 2020.
Oh,
let's start it off. I'll start this one off and you'll start off the next one. So I'm gonna give my nominations, you'll give your nominations, and then we'll give our choice, and we could talk about them like before we give our choice. So my nominations for Best Boy, I start off with Makoto from the Great Pretender on Netflix. Such a great anime. I'm gonna talk more about the anime later, but Makoto is such a lovable character that I had to put him on the list. The next person I have is Kun from Tower of God. He was my favorite boy on that show. Kun was so lovable, mysterious, and wanted to put him on there. Hinata from Haikyuu. He's not winning the award. There's better seasons of Hinata, but got to throw him on there. Moriarty from Moriarty the Patriot, our sly and like shrouded in mystery and darkness boy. Such a good one. Shin from Dorohedoro. Loves Shin. I know he's a villain, but everything about his story puts him in Best Boy. Yuji Itadori, of course. We're going to talk more about Yuji. And then Shinra. Those are my nominations.
My main one for Best Boy, because my you know what I'm saying, my side one is definitely Kaimon, because Kaimon is one of my favorite characters. He's definitely a strong nominee for Best Boy, but I think the guy who takes it for me is Megumi, because Megumi is like 100% Best Boy. When he gave that speech with Toto, when Twitter was like, what you like in a girl? For me, I like fat asses. My girl got to have a dog. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? What you like about a girl? Is you look like a titty man. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you? And he's like, nah, son, I like the actual, I don't really care what my girl is going to look like. The ideal girl for me is just a cool chick, a chick that, you know, I could find, you know, to be a respectable person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, we got a vibe. Just, it got to be somebody, you know what I'm saying? That clicks. It's just like, he seems to be like a little sweetheart kind of guy down at you know what I'm saying? At heart. Then at the beginning of the show, he seems like kind of a stickler, like a little Sasuke kind of like standoffish kind of character, like the quiet, like bad boy, but he is quiet and he's quiet good boy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the opposite. He's like quiet, but he's like real by the rules. He's like gonna be that guy that's like, I do everything because I'm supposed to do it kind of guy. Like you kind of see that in the beginning of the season, but then it turns into more, you kind of see his personality and he's like just this big badass teddy bear. You know what I'm saying? So for me, he gets best boy, but so Kaiman's definitely a good side. And I was going to put Junpei, but he's such a bad boy, I can't do it, bro. Junpei, I just feel for him. You feel me? Like
fuck
Junpei
that nigga Junpei.
He to me, he wasn't that bad. He was a product of fucked
his
up
environment. Fuck that
like
nigga Junpei. He had a good mom.
He down terrible, bro. He's definitely down terrible, but he was like, he was
bullied.
influenced by fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a fact.
He was such a, he got bullied and I don't know how else I would have expected him to react. I wish he's probably like a good kid before that fucked up shit happened to him. That's why I wanna, you know what I'm saying? No, he's a good boy, but he's not best boy.
Fuck no. Funny enough, this is where you and Megami, I'm going JJK as well, but I'm going Yuji Itadori from the movie scene, him loving all those movies, crying, and then just him talking to his grandpa and how like sentimental that was, and just how he's trying to fulfill, like not trying to have a bad death, and just everything about Yuji just told me best boy. His situation's super fucked, but he never has a bad outlook on things. The way he tried to help Junpei just screams good boy. And to me, Yuji Itadori is best boy of 2020. We both went JJK for this one. Funny enough. All right, Chrissa, you start us off. Best girl.
Best girl. Man, you sure you don't want to go first? Cause I got a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot.
No, go ahead. I had a lot for best boy, so you go ahead.
This is the year of the ladies, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It had a lot of well-rounded characters, as far as just the female cast, like leads, non-leads, villains, anti-heroes. But as far as best girl, there's a few that really stuck with me. One of them, for sure, is Noi from Dorohedoro. Definitely best girl material. You feel me? She's not my number one pick, but she's up there. Definitely, if we're talking manga, and I know I don't want to talk too much manga because this is anime talk.
Get that manga shit out of here.
I just got to give a nod to Power from Chainsaw Man. I don't want to say nothing too strict, too crazy about that, but just know she deserves best girl of the year. And when the anime drops, she's best girl of the year forever. But definitely Tamaki. Tamaki definitely worked her way up on my lovable scale. I hated Tamaki first season of Fire Force, but she showed a lot of heart in the second season. And the heart means everything to me because at the beginning, like you seem like a soulless kind of NPC in the first season. You're like the ecchi character and you don't even really have a good character. You don't even have a good character for ecchi fan servicey kind of setting, but the more you develop on her character, the more time you spend with her, and the more she gets her actual arc and better story writing along the, as the story progresses, she deserves a best girl nod. But I'm definitely giving it to either one of these two people, right? Oh, I lied. Three. I forgot. I wanted to say Moroha from Yashahime, not the main character, because the main character is Shisomaru's daughter, but Inuyasha's daughter is my favorite out of the bunch.
I know who you're talking about, yeah.
Like, she's my favorite. She calls herself Biniyasha. That's just her nickname. Her actual name is Moroha, but Biniyasha being her nickname just makes me feel like she wants to be like her dad so bad. And the funny thing about why I love her, she's nothing like Kagome, her mom. She's nothing like Inuyasha, her dad, but she's like the perfect mix of those two, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't get many of their qualities, but she got like a weird mix of their qualities to where she's her own thing. And she's just an amazing character to me. But my top two, that is my tie, my actual votes.
Oh, you got to pick one.
You think I got to pick one?
Yeah, you got to pick one. This is the awards. The Anime Talk Awards. You got to pick one.
My number two, because that was my number three. My number two is Konomi Kashara from Iwa Kakura, the sports climber girl. You know what I'm saying?
You won't let that show alone.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't finish the season of random ass anime. I watch some random ass anime and then I drop it. But this one, I finished the season. She is an amazing character, and it's an amazing cast of girls. But at the same time, she's like the GOAT for many different reasons. She's like a gamer. It's just there's a lot of pieces to why I fuck with her super hard. But number one has to be. I'm not even finished with this anime. I'm like saying this off of 3 episodes, but Natsume from Decadence. You know what I'm saying? She's
what?
She
crazy. She got nominated in mine. Wow.
Bro, she's my number one, bro. First of all, she had like the little prosthetic hand and shit like that, amputee type of deal.
I get
and
that.
From episode 1, she was like, they were trying to tell her to give up on her shit, and she was like, "Hey, what's the point of living
if I give up on my shit?"
Yeah, she's like, "This is my dream. This is my life." He was like, "This is not a good decision." And she's like,
and crazy. The twist in Decadence is wild, but we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Sure, when you get into Decadence, it's nuts. But like, definitely her as a character, it resonated super hard with me for a lot of different reasons. She's like that shonen MC. And she made it feel so raw and authentic. I know a lot of people are sick of that trope, but when you see a female lead, she had that shonen attitude, and she does it better than a lot of shonen MCs of the new gen. I respect it. You feel me?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. All right. So for my best girl nominees, I want to start off with One Piece. Shout out to Komurasaki / Hiyori. Got to give Komurasaki Hiyori a best girl nom. Loving her in Wano. Also, funny enough, you had Tamaki. I had Tamaki as well. She just grown as a character, and I just thought she had an amazing year this year.
You love to see it.
Sister Iris. Thought she deserved a nom. She had amazing character growth from not believing in her religion to finding closure in that, and I thought that was amazing. Last year's winner, Maki, had an amazing storyline this year of where she almost gave up on her dream and fought back. Maki had to get nominated, but she does not win 2 years in a row. Also, shout out to your nominee, Noi. Noi also got nominated, but the winner for me is the best girl of the year, Nikaido, baby.
I knew you was gonna say it. I knew you was gonna say Nikaido. I didn't want to like when I said Tamaki and I said Noi, those really are my favorites. But I was like, let me save Maki and you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I feel like those are more your bag as far as like
I love those two, man. Maki couldn't get 2 years in a row, even though this year, arguably, she was better than last year.
She's a great honorable mention.
Because her storyline with her brother and everything was amazing. But Nikaido, you can't beat her. Her story with Kaimon, just everything she did, how she's such a lovable character, the mystery and intrigue of her backstory, and then her and Kaimon mending the friendship because it's greater than that. And everything just about her character was fucking amazing. She didn't depend on anybody else. She didn't need anybody else. She's her own independent person. And just like how your choice is the MC, Nikaido could be the MC of Dorohedoro and everything will be okay. It to me, her and I know it's Kaimon's story, but they're co-MCs because Nikaido has her mystery going on, and so does Kaimon. She's just as important as Kaimon. So, and nothing feels contrived, nothing feels forced. Nikaido is my best girl. All right, let's go to Waifu of the Year. I'll start this one off. I only have 2 nominations for this one, Maki and Nikaido. Damn, is Nikaido winning 2?
What it all boils down to, 2 strong chicks.
Okay, see, best girl is about them being amazing girls.
Mm-hmm.
Waifu is about sexiness. I'm going Maki, man. Waifu of the Year, Maki, Fire Force. The shower scene with the muscles, I loved it. Let's go. Waifu of the Year.
You was one of them ones on Twitter that I was like, yes.
I fucked with it, and I love how strong she is. She's a strong, independent woman. She could come take care of me.
And she's a good character. She's not like you're marrying fucking Rachel from, from fucking Tower of God. So
or Gabby, even though Gabby's like a child.
But still, bro,
just
I don't imagine it getting better. Like, I don't imagine it getting better, bro.
But I'm going with Maki, man. I love Maki. She doesn't get best girl, but she gets Waifu of the Year. Who you got Waifu of the Year?
If we going the same way I went last year, it's Fire Force again with Lisa. You know what I'm saying? Lisa.
You love Lisa, bro.
Even better than last year. I'm like, I'm one of them simps, bro. I'm like simpforlisa.com. You know what I'm saying?
I simp for Maki, so I get
the
it.
The fan page. Like, I'm going to start a forum, nigga. Like, is that deep. You feel me? But if I had to choose not from last year or like, you know what I'm saying, I had to do something completely different, I want to definitely give a nod to Shizuru Mizuhara from Rent-A-Girlfriend. I don't know if you ever seen that, but I know for sure it took summer by storm. Nobody thought it was going to be as good as what it was. I didn't even think it was going to be as good as what it was. I remember I joked about it on one of the episodes of Anime Talking about we gonna watch Rent-A-Girlfriend.
You did.
We gonna review that. And I remember I watched the first episode expecting that shit to be booty, but the first episode was intriguing, and then on from there, the second, third, fourth episode, it just gets better and better. The main character is, I don't want to say lovable, but he's definitely entertaining to watch. Like, he's low-key the worst. Like, I hate that nigga so much. Like, he's the worst, but he's definitely endearing in his own way. And the cast of ladies in the show is what makes the show. And she's low-key the best one out of all of them, if you ask me. And she definitely has a lot of heart, and just, it'll be dope to, you know what I'm saying? Her thing is she's a like she's a fake girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? For these lonely ass niggas, they look good in public, whatever, but she'll be dope for an actual real one when you see her real personality. So I gotta have her
honorable mention,
if not Lisa.
Hell yeah. All right, let's get to best side character. You start us off.
Best side character. Okay. So we're not just talking about main cast side character. We're just talking about side character in the show in general.
I did both. I did both. As long as you're not about to nominate like Deku or Shinra, we good.
No. I got three characters that I had to pick from, and it was really hard for me to do this. I was gonna say Megumi, but Megumi's not really my favorite side character as much as he is Best Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
He's Best Boy 100,000%, but favorite side character, best side character, not 1,000% if you ask me. I like Nobara a lot more if we're going JJK. She's one of my favorite side characters. She's such a, you know, I know people
the
are
ladies getting a lot of love this year from us.
People are they hating to hear the Naruto comparisons to JJK, but she's so the opposite of Sakura. Sakura is the worst, you feel me? And whereas Megumi takes on that, we're gonna do our job and I'm gonna take it super serious, I'm gonna be the rule stickler. Megumi doesn't really be as annoying as Sakura, and Nobara doesn't have any annoying qualities that Sakura has. She has more kind of Yuji Naruto kind of vibes with her personality. I love the fact that she's like just a country girl. She wants to shop and shit like that because she don't go to the big city a lot. She's just a real dope, lovable character as a side character. So I got to give her a nod. My other two nods that I have are Rack from Tower God.
Yes,
one of my favorites.
I'm so happy.
He's so the GOAT, bro. Like, this nigga is most entertaining. Like, for the same reason that I love Inosuke, I love Rack. He was my Inosuke of 2020. So he would be a little higher if my top two boys wouldn't be from Fire Force. My main number one pick, it was between these two guys, and I had to sit down, and it wasn't hard at all once I decided who I was going to place where. This guy almost made, like, my number one pick almost made Best Boy, but I'm like, he's more of, like, the best side character I've ever seen in anime. Is between him and Arthur. Arthur's my number two. I love Arthur to death, and Arthur, he just needs a little bit more shine. I feel like he doesn't get enough shine. That whole last episode that we watched, so the last couple episodes before the finale, whenever Shinra awakened his shit, Arthur awakened his shit too. They didn't even highlight it. They nerfed my boy, but he's the GOAT. Like, he's one of the most entertaining characters in Fire Force. But my number one best side character that I'm giving my vote to, Ogun Montgomery. Nice. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
The GOAT.
Flamey Ink.
Had one of my top three fights of the year for sure. Like, that was one of my best, maybe my number one, you know what I'm saying? But that was my top three for sure.
Hell yeah, I fuck with that. So I nominated a lot. I nominated Rack just like Chrissa did. Kun as well. Goju from JJK because I love him. Wanted to show love to Kirishima because this was Kirishima's arc where he fought Rekka and it was him like going overboard, him and Fat Gum. Kirishima had a big year. I thought he deserved some love. Got his figure standing right there. Wanted to show him some love. Also nominated Nikaido and Noi. Great side characters. Also wanted to nominate Shin from Dorohedoro. Great side character. Also wanted to nominate this just is off the top of my head, but I love the little skull girl. I can't think of her name right now.
Rimisu?
Yeah, Ibisu. Yes.
Ibisu.
Just the fucking comic relief of Ibisu and Dorohedoro. They gave us some great moments during the year. Like in the beginning of the year. I don't know how to
think about Ibisu.
When me and Chrissa were reviewing Dorohedoro, Ibisu was a high note every fucking week. She was just doing dumb shit. Like, she is hilarious. also nominated Ogun and Arthur. Loved Ogun and Arthur. But my winner this year also comes from Fire Force. Fire Force getting a lot of love this year. Fire Force and Dorohedoro. You can tell which two we love. But
for sure.
I didn't go Ogun or Arthur. I went with someone who he was mysterious in season 1, but we got his full backstory. His dude got raped, like crazy story, and just the fight scene and everything about him really showed me how much I love this character. And I told y'all about him last year, but this year he's solidified best side character. I'm going with Joker.
For sure. Joker definitely they revealed a lot more about Joker than they ever had this season, and I did not expect him to be this kind of character. Like when they first showed him, when they first showed him, this is the last direction I thought they were going to go with him.
I thought they were going to go Orochimaru, and they did not.
And he's definitely a lovable character. He's way more lovable than I thought he could ever be.
Burns is more villainous than him, which is crazy. Like,
you never thought that season 1.
Yep, no, 100%. So that my best side character is Joker. Chrissa went Ogun. All right, let's go to Rookie of the Year. I'll start us off this time because you started last.
So wait, with Rookie of the Year, right? We're doing show, character, or like what? Like
best
studio, just anything.
No, Rookie of the Year is character because we got show with best new anime. So character wise, my Rookie of the Year nominees are Makoto from The Great Pretender, Natsumi from Decadence, Yuji Itadori, Kaimon, but I wanted to give my Rookie of the Year winner because I could have given it to Kaimon. It was hard not to give it to Kaimon. Kaimon got runner-up, but I went with someone whose show won't get a lot of love in a lot of other award shows and won't get a lot of love probably in this award show. I went with Moriarty from Moriarty the Patriot. I love Moriarty the Patriot. I love Moriarty as a character. If you know Sherlock Holmes, then you know Moriarty's the villain. The fact that they took the idea of Moriarty being a villain and now making him the main character. He's a crime consultant. Just his story and what he went through as a child, being adopted by the Moriarty family and doing everything he does in that show. His story arc is such a great character that he deserved Rookie of the Year. So I'm going with Moriarty from Moriarty in The Patriot.
I fucks with that pick because that's like, I don't feel like a lot of people would you know what I'm saying?
That's, always got to give a left field pick every year. This is my left
for sure.
Field.
I hope that makes people go peep it out because from what I hear, it's like an iconic series. You know what I'm
saying? It's amazing. William James Moriarty, man. Y'all definitely need to go check out Moriarty the Patriot on Funimation. Please. We deserve, like, that show is fucking amazing.
Now, you know what I'm saying? I only have one character for Rookie of the Year. When you say Rookie of the Year to me, it just means like the who had the best season, who had the best year, like who had the best run, you know what I'm saying, for their rookie season. And if this was his first season, Shinra would have had it for me because Shinra had the best, one of the best years.
He had a great year.
Like, to me, he's Rookie of the Year because to me, I still look at him like a rookie. So he would be my Rookie of the Year if he was an actual rookie. He was not Rookie of the Year in his first season. Like, he was not Rookie. He just wasn't. Like, first season,
he would have Shinra, if we did this, like in the NBA, they give an award called Most Improved Player. Shinra would be the most improved player this year.
Exactly. Like, he's still rookie phase in the anime, but as far as two anime, he had his rookie year last year. Yep. He flopped. Like, he flopped. And this year,
I'm not gonna say he flopped.
Ass.
He was mid.
That nigga flopped. Like, he was mid, but you know how I'm not even gonna do the rest comparison. I'm not gonna compare my son to the rest because I love Shinra.
It's not even a flop. Don't do that.
But at the same time, he just he showed his ass this year. So I feel like he's definitely, like how you said, best improving character. But my Rookie of the Year is Yuji Itadori. There's no way he's not. Like, he has to be, bro. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT of the year. Most talked about. I don't want to say compare him to too many characters, but he's big dog of the year. Like, they have a big dog every year, and he's barking all over fucking 2010. Even like, spring, summer, before the anime even drops, he's a household name.
That's why I gave it to him. My best boy. I'm not mad at that pick. I had to spread around the love though, but I'm not mad at that pick at all. All right, let's jump to best antagonist. Slash villain. Best antagonist slash villain. You start us off, villain guy. I'm interested to see where you go because I'm gonna be honest, this was a weak year for villains.
This was a weak year for villains. I really only have one pick. I'll say a side note because this is not manga talk, but I will throw Draken Joe's name out there because y'all gonna know that.
Nice. Next
we're gonna talk about that. We definitely gonna talk about that when Eden Zero anime drops. We definitely gonna talk about that maybe in our Eden Zero, you know what I'm saying? Our Eden Zero video we got coming for y'all soon. But just had to throw that out there because there's not a lot of villains for me this year that did it. I wasn't the biggest fan of any of the villains you got in God of High School, of course. Any of the villains you see in certain shows like Antagonist, you see in certain shows like Tower of God, or I don't want to say I didn't like the JJK villains, but they just didn't scream villain of the year to me.
I thought you were gonna pick one of them.
To a lot of people, you know, it's Mahito. To a lot of people, it's somebody like that. To me, it's 1,000% either. And it's not really either. It's in from Dorohedoro, but I want to say Shin's a great antagonist too because he's a good character, but he's like on the bad side. But I had to say in because he's funny. Like he's one of them. He's one of them villains. He reminds me of like a Dr. Robotnik kind of like goofy villain. You feel me? But he's nonetheless.
That's so interesting because you did not like him when we first started that show.
But he
grew on you.
He's goofy and he's intimidating. Like he's badass as far as when you see
the mushrooms fuck you up.
Yeah, when you see him act up, bro, he really acts up, and it's like, damn, you don't think he's capable of that type of shit with a mushroom power.
But did not expect you to pick him.
He's OP and he's funny. Like that's my guy.
Hell yeah.
I still don't even really like him 1,000%.
That's what I was about to say.
I know as a villain, I do like him. Like I like him. I don't like the shit he does in the show, and he's definitely throw it off. Like he's a throw it off character. Like I'd never be cool with him in real life, but he's entertaining. As far as villains go, he's what I look for in a villain in certain, and I'm not saying he's exactly what I look for in a villain, but he's more what I look for in a villain than anybody else this year, I feel. Like he's the one that I gravitated more to when I think of best villains or best antagonists, just best on the other side, because he's a strong force in Dorohedoro on the other side, and he is nuts in his own right, and he has his own squad. Like he's low-key the captain of he's that nigga in his squad. His squad's bossed up, so it's like, you know, he didn't get in that position on no bitch shit. And you see from flashbacks in the story, he has a more potent story than you would think.
Man, and now I really don't know who I'm going with because you threw me for a loop. All right, so I nominated the white class / evangelist. I nominated the whole group because they move as a unit, even though Sharon had a great year. But Sharon is not like, he a henchman. Like, I can't give him villain of the year.
He don't remind me of a villain because he's like, he doesn't have the villain motives. He's just the soldier, like you said. He's the henchman.
He's a henchman.
But he's badass in that right.
Exactly. So that's why I nominated the whole white clad, but they're not winning. I wanted to also nominate Shin from Dorohedoro, just like you were saying, another henchman, but like he's like A-tier henchman. Like he's like God-tier henchman. So I had to nominate him. Also wanted to nominate Mahito just for his run this year. But my two actually comes down to a One Piece villain and a My Hero villain. It comes down to between Kaido of Beast versus Overhaul. And I can't give it to Kaido just for one shot and Luffy, but just for his presence on One Piece this year and just like him going with Big Mom, one shot and Luffy, burning down Odin's castle, everything that Kaido did in the anime, because you saw all of this, so I can talk about it.
For sure,
that like Kaido's very menacing villain, but I think there's more to come from him. So I had to go with Overhaul because Overhaul as a villain was just such a bad guy. Like what he did to Eri, took away Lemillion's powers, pushed Deku to the brinks, killed Night Eye. Like Overhaul did damage and was a legitimate villain. Shout out to our guy Kellen Goff, voice of Overhaul. But I had to go with Overhaul because to me he was the best villain at what he did. But Kaido got my runner-up. Kaido had a great year.
Now, see, to me, the two characters that, because like for me it was dead set. Like N was, my dead ringer, but at the same time, the only people who could have been was either gonna be Kaido, but I felt like Kaido premiered way earlier, but we really got to see him.
But but that's the thing. His action, he premiered earlier, but this year was his coming out party.
And he did have a great villain year too, so I'll give him that. Like he definitely is a great as a great nod too. But that's the only reason why I didn't include him. He's kind of an older villain that just blew up this year. Like not really blew up this year, but really
he just set the stage. Yeah, he was active.
Like he definitely was super active.
Like we knew about Doflamingo in Marineford, but you couldn't give Doflamingo his props until Dressrosa. Yeah, same thing with Kaido. Like Wano is now like Kaido, and like he one shot, like he hit Luffy with that thunder.
Yeah, he fucked Luffy up, and Luffy was booted up too. Like Luffy was fucking booted up.
He thought Gear 4. Luffy thought he was about to whoop that ass, and then we thought Kaido destroyed the Straw Hats with that.
Yeah, I thought they was dead, nigga. When I saw that, I was like, I was like, did people die? I was like, how did it? What?
Like Kaido was fucking shit up in Wano, and just the smile fruit and everything that Kaido like. Everything about his aura, like he destroyed a country. That's why he had to get runner-up.
He's an epic villain too.
But I feel like
he's probably one of the best One Piece villains.
Damn, period. Now I want to give it to Kaido over Overhaul, man. But Overhaul had I'm not switching. Overhaul had too good of a year.
The main thing that I don't really fuck with Overhaul. Overhaul went out sad, bro.
See, that
nigga went out down terrible, bro.
That's my thing.
It was meant to be written like that. It wasn't poorly written because Muzan went out terrible, but Muzan was poorly written, went out terrible.
But see, Overhaul had to go out like that, though.
And Overhaul went out like, and Shiggy, they set Shiggy up to be even more gangster way more gangster than Overhaul. Like, Shiggy, they made you feel like Shiggy was a bitch mid-season, and like he was like, yeah, nigga, you work for me. You come in, you know what I'm saying? Yada, yada. And at the end of it, Shiggy was like, bitched him. Shiggy was like, nigga, I ain't never, like, don't never play with my gangster like that.
Because you said he got bitched, I'm switching it up. I'm giving it to Kaido. Kaido got to get it. You talked me into Kaido, and I told you off air you were gonna help talk me into things. I was gonna help talk you into things. I'm switching my vote from just because Overhaul had such a good story, but you're right, he got bitched. Pretty bad.
Shiggy told that nigga, don't play with me like that. And I was like,
and then cut off his hands. And then cut off that nigga hand. Yeah, I can't give it to him.
It's Kaido. Kill that nigga, son. Didn't even kill him.
It's Kaido, because he wanted him. Yeah, like, nah, what Kaido did to Luffy and Kid fucked him. And the fact that Kaido did all them smiles and everybody in Wano ate those smile fruits, now permanently smile, that's some fucked up villain shit.
And then they did set up Kaido to be as badass as he is too. Like he's a huge factor in One Piece. Yeah, he's a Yonko. You know what I'm saying?
And One Piece had a big year this year. We gotta give love to Wano. Like I know One Piece is an ongoing series, but Wano was huge this year, and Kaido has to get love.
And I'm surprised we didn't. I'm surprised nobody said Sukuna. But at the same time, Sukuna's not really. He didn't really do no crazy villain shit yet.
It was
he
Mahito.
Didn't have his villain arc yet.
And I thought about him. I thought about Sukuna. I thought about Mahito, and I'm just like, they're gonna win soon enough. They're gonna win.
Yeah, they're gonna have their
point.
Time. I feel.
And I know Kaido's gonna have a bigger year coming up, but I just think that what Kaido did this year was huge.
Facts.
So, all right, let's get to best MC / protagonist. Chrissa, you start us off.
All right. Again, rookie of the year. I'm going with Yuji Itadori. The only person
who wins this one.
Yeah, he wins this one for me. He wins this one for the year, I feel. But the only person who caught my eye, I really love Kaimon as a protagonist, but I really love Nikaido equally as Kaimon. So I can't really give him best protagonist when you got somebody else tying you that's in your show.
Facts.
I couldn't give it to any of the manhwa. Like I couldn't give it to what's homeboy's name from God of High School? Of course not.
Kun. No, not even Kun. Kun's not the main nigga. We talk about
No. I'm talking about God of High School.
Fuck.
Jin Mori.
Jin Mori. Yeah.
I can't fuck with Jin Mori, even though he's cool. He's just too typical for me.
Not giving it to that Goku ass nigga.
Definitely. I can't get exactly, and I definitely can't give it to Tower God because he's a simp god.
What's
like
his name,
you are
bro?
the worst.
I can't think of his name right now.
He's not my favorite character in that show. It was like Bam.
Yeah, Bam. That's his fucking name. Yeah, Bam's not
the worst, shit. Bro. Like you top tier bad. Like, and if you ask me, he's cool.
He's simp of the year.
MC goes, it's like, he's like this the worst MC. Like the whole time you're watching it, you're like, man, I hate this nigga.
Bam is simp of the year, bro. Simp of 2020.
Super simp, bro. Like for sure, if we got a best girl and we got a worst girl, Rachel is the worst girl. You know what I'm saying? Gabby might be worst girl material. Homegirl that's on the white clad might be worst girl material.
No, fuck that bitch, bro. Wait.
But as bad as Rachel is, like
as much as we hate Rachel, bro, it's fuck Inca. Yo, it's fuck Inca.
Hey, if you want to make this a last minute like impromptu category, we can do worst girl, nigga. I'm going with Rachel, son.
Real quick,
I'm going with either Rachel or Gabby.
Wait, real quick. We will jump back to best protagonist. We gotta insert flag on the play. We gotta insert worst girl, worst boy. Worst boy.
I'm going with fucking.
Let's do worst boy because I think that's easy. Worst boy's gotta be Bam. It's gotta be Bam.
Exactly.
Or Junpei.
Exactly. I'll give it to Bam.
Yeah,
I hated Bam. I felt sorry for Junpei. Like some fucked up shit happened to fucking Bam, and like I felt played because he was doing bitch shit. Like every time I felt sorry for him, it wasn't like I was feeling sorry for him. I was like, nigga, get some nuts about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fussing at the TV. But like the reason why we had to add, worst girl is because
there's a lot.
like Rachel's my worst girl, but she's so bad, right? But the reason why Bam is worse because he is like simping for that. Like she's bad. We know she's bad, but what makes it worse is that you are enabling that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're even worse because nigga, you fucking thirsty for that shit, and you are doing fucked up shit. Like the progression of the story is fucked out of control because you are the person you are. So I got to give him he's one of the worst.
Bam gets worst boy for me too. But worst girl, Inca gotta get nominated.
She's definitely a nomination,
bro.
She's my number 3.
Inca, no, she worse than Gabby. I'm not letting you do that. She worse than Gabby.
Number 2, bro.
No, she worse than Gabby. Wait, let me tell you why.
Oh yeah, she let her homies die.
She killed her homies, bro. She let
her first homie die, and then she basically threw her other homie away after that. I was like, damn.
She said, "Fuck them niggas," and she's just an adrenaline junkie. Bitch, go ride some roller coasters, bitch. Like, what's wrong with you?
She could. I'll let you talk. Gabby can't be my number 2. Gabby's my number 3. But I can't put Inca above Rachel.
No.
Rachel is like Rachel's my number 1.
Wait, no, there's no way I'm talking Inca above Rachel. I'm just talking Inca over Gabby. We both agree it's fuck Rachel 2020.
Top tier, bro. They're both top tier.
All my homies hate Rachel. I hate Rachel. It's fuck Rachel. There's an anthem made by it with you and Fade. It's fuck Rachel,
fuck Rachel, bro.
Yeah. So like,
like there's nothing she can do to redeem herself at the end of the series. Inca may be redeemable later on. She might just get her just due.
She needs to die.
Has a redemption arc. Like she has a redemption arc. Even in death, she might die like Zabuza and go out with some honor.
Yeah,
and you feel sorry for
Rachel.
Her. But Rachel could die season 2, nigga.
Later.
And goodbye. Peace.
Good riddance.
But
goodbye and good riddance.
I'm glad we had to throw that in there.
We had to get that out of the way.
Because, bruh, they deserved it. If
they do.
Maybe next year, the previous years didn't have characters that bad to where it was award winning, but this year you got some. They would get characters.
Like everybody's getting like the golden and the golden hashtag. Like everybody's getting that golden hashtag AT. They're getting like a dildo that says "fuck you."
Yeah, literally.
Like shove it up your ass.
Bro, I fucking can't stand the characters.
But they're getting a trash can.
And I love Tower of God, but the two main forces in that show, Rachel and Bam, are the worst.
That's why we had to give. That's why we gave Rack and Kun some love with best side characters.
But they're really dope.
But back to best protagonist, you went with Yuji Itadori.
And I had a side one I had to do
go
too.
ahead.
Like just one side one because Yuji Itadori is like dead ringer. But there's a show called The Misfit of Demon Kid Academy. I don't know if you ever seen it or heard of it. But it dropped this year. There's a character called Anos Valdigold. He's like they said, the misfit of Demon Kid Academy or whatever. He's like a demon son, but he's like he's like royalty. He's like royal demon blood. He's like a super demon king fucking son. He's like the prince of demons, whatever it is. And in this, it's kind of like a gag series or whatever, like a gag shonen kind of deal. But I ain't gonna lie, he's a crazy ass fucking character. Like son is OP as fuck. Like the first episode. And not spoiler, because it's like first episode, but he kills a nigga by like making his heart vibrate. You feel me? And he knows magic. So like he altered the vibration of somebody's heart to where it like exploded. The person died and he instantly brought them back to life with revival magic and then killed them niggas a million times again. It's like he kept killing them until he did what he wanted him to do. And he's like the MC of the show.
Damn,
so that just shows you how it's like a gag manga, like on some One Punch Man shit, because the main character is too overpowerful. At the same time, it works because they don't let you know off the dump it's a gag manga like One Punch Man. It takes itself as serious as One Punch Man without letting you know that it's a joke. So it's like you're supposed to take everything serious, but it's so over the top that it's nuts. And the way to make you take it serious is like hard to deny his badassery because he does some crazy shit. So I had to throw him as my second favorite protagonist of the year.
Hell yeah, okay. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna nominate Moriarty, of course. Gonna nominate Yuji Itadori. Gonna nominate the boy, Monkey D. Luffy. Had a good year this year. Throwing some One Piece love. Gonna nominate Kaimon. But the growth that we saw from one character, and we talked about him being most improved, Shinra had an amazing, amazing, amazing year. Learned a new technique with his rock on, learned to push his boundaries past his limits. Everything about what happened with Shinra this year was growth, and Shinra was, to me, the best MC this year for what he accomplished. Gotta show some love to Shinra. Shout out to you, my brother. Keep rocking on.
He definitely deserves it, bro. He
does.
Like, he showed a lot of improvement this year. You know what I'm saying? He don't make my number one this year because Yuji was such a powerful force among his entrants. But I'm really proud of Shinra because he definitely won me over. And before, I was liking other characters more than him in the show. Like, I was liking Benimaru more than him. I still kind of like Benimaru a little bit more than him, but Shinra is in my top 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Top 2 now.
And that's because in all of these shows, of course, we love our Kakashis, we love our Gojus, we love our Benimarus, but the MCs have to be endearing. And Shinra did that this year, and I gotta show him love, and I gotta give him the award this year. So I'm not mad at Yuji winning, and I'm not mad at Shinra winning for both of us. Great choices on both of our ends. So we have done the Rookie of the Year. We've done Best Side Character. We've done Best Girl. We've done Best Boy. We've done Best Antagonist. We've done Best Protagonist. Now it's time to get into the main branches. So we're going to start this off with the new categories of manga, because manga had an incredible year. So before we finish up with the anime ones, let's start off with one of the toughest categories, Best New Manga. Chrissa, start us off.
Best New Manga.
And it had to start in 2020.
Exactly, because I was, you know me, I was gonna say Kimetsu no. No, I'm just playing.
You Chainsaw Man, I know you, nigga.
No, Chainsaw Man.
On the time. I'm so happy you didn't even joke and say Muzan. Just let me say that. Like, you was clowning on the timeline earlier this week. I'm glad we don't have that Jose nigga in here today.
Oh, bro, I forgot to put him as the fucking antagonist of the year, nigga. He wasn't the antagonist of the Demon Slayer movie, so we can't give him that. You feel me? If he was the antagonist, it was his little minion. You feel me? So he ain't even close to antagonist of the year worthy. Next year, we might get some Demon Slayer awards. You know what I'm saying? If we get the Red Light District arc animated. But as far as best new manga, you want to kind of back and forth our noms, because I don't know. I know for sure, like, I love like Phantom Seer that came out, but that's not my number one. But I have to give Phantom Seer a nod. Like, I would hope that everybody's peeping that out, because I don't want that shit to get the Shonen Jump Acts of Death.
That's a fact. Yeah, we can go back and forth. So you nominated Phantom Seer. I wanted to nominate Burn the Witch. Had a big year.
Oh, shit. I didn't think you was going to say Burn the Witch is best new manga, but it is a new manga.
Yeah, no, but I had to give it a nod. Like, it's not winning, but I had to give it a nod. Burn the Witch, gotta get a nod. What you got next?
So, another one is one that I know we both like. You know what I'm saying? It's a fairly new one with like 4 chapters.
Oh, it's on my list. Yep.
But Sakamoto Days, it has to get a nod. Like, that
amazing.
Sakamoto Days is beautiful. Like,
amazing.
I like this shit for so many different reasons. Like,
I love the comedy. I love the action. I love just the everydayness of it. I love the fact that it doesn't involve a young boy in high school. Like, everything about it, I really love. The Hitman
that's why I got
story.
My number one is my number one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what's your number one? What's your number one then?
Oh, my number one, Kaiju number 8. I had to do it, bro.
All right.
That's not your number one?
No, there's no way.
Okay, I was about to say, I was thinking you were going, I think you were going the opposite way with your number one. But Kaiju number 8, that shit, like you said, not a teenage protagonist. We finally get a 30-year-old protagonist. I'm not 30 yet, you feel me? But I'm 28. Right. Like,
we close.
I'm pushing 30, you feel me?
28, like, we right there.
Yeah, we getting older. So, like, to see a character that's not in high school, to see him fuck with females and shit, and it's not no high school girls, and it's like, you could tell they're trying to cater towards the kids who grew up on Naruto that are now adults. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, Shonen Jump
wants to about damn time. Exactly.
Finally. And it's a great way to start. Like, I didn't think it was going to be this good with the title called Kaiju number 8. I was like, what the fuck? But the art style really sold it.
I review this every week. I love Kaiju number 8. Kafka, like, just the relationships between him and Kikaru and fucking Ichikawa. I love Captain Ashino. I love fucking Captain Hishino. Like, I love everything about Kaiju number 8. But it's my runner up to something that started in January 2020, started at the beginning of the year, and this manga took me by storm. When the anime hits, it's gonna rock the culture. Just the idea and the concept behind it was so fresh. Again, older people. We have a MC who's a girl. She's 18 years old, and like it's she's in college. Literally, it's older people, and that's a trend that I'm loving in Shonen Jump. And basically, she has the power of being unlucky. I'm going with undead unluck. this manga hit me by storm, and I fucking love it. The concept of these people have these powers, and basically they're trying to these powers are to destroy God, and every time they fail, God bestows another thing upon the earth to separate humanity, like language, race, sex, like all of that idea is fucking incredible. And the way they execute week to week, Undead Unluck is up there with the heavy hitters. It's up there with the One Pieces, the My Heroes, the JJKs to me. And when the anime comes, it's going to be fucking amazing. Like, so I had to give best new manga to Undead Unluck, but I'm not mad at your Kaiju number 8 pick. If Undead Unluck didn't come out, Kaiju number 8's winning it for me.
And both of those are two manga that when we get anime to it's gonna change the game.
Yeah, no, it's gonna rock the world. That's a fact. And I hope we get a Sakamoto Days anime for people like me and you.
Oh, for sure. But even if that turns out to be a slice of life anime, this might be my favorite slice of life anime ever.
Same. That's what I'm saying. Like the only other slice of life that I really love besides Sakamoto Days is Spy Family, which, you know, is in the next category, manga of the year. I already know where you're going. I know which one you're picking. I know. So just give it to us. Yes. You already talked about you talked about one of the characters already.
Yeah, you're right, man. Muzan, because the end of Demon Slayer isn't. No, I'm just playing.
No. I would revoke the fan card to the other thing. I'd be like, you're not a fan of that series.
Bro, gonna unplug my mic? Like, nah, none of that.
No, yeah, I told you, stop it. I told you, stop clowning. But I already know which one you're picking. If you've listened to Anime Talk for the past 4 weeks, you know what Chris is picking. So give us your winner.
My winner, and wait.
If you got some noms, you could give the noms, but I know which one you're picking.
I don't want to give a nom and it be your number one. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's okay. You did it. It's fine. No, it's okay.
My nom, Eden Zero, baby. That's my number 2.
That's one of my noms.
That's my number 2. Like Eden Zero. Like if I have to push any agenda, like
I'm so happy that this podcast has come together to push the Eden Zero agenda,
bro. Like when I tell y'all, when the anime for Eden Zero drops, I'm warning y'all, it's about to get toxic. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't like, and I'm not even a toxic member of the Demon Slayer fan base. I feel like I'm very chill. But when it comes to niggas like the Naruto fan base, and you see the toxicity in the My Hero and the Demon Slayer fan base, I'm gonna be one of them niggas that is standing Eden Zero on the timeline. I'm gonna be a problem. Y'all might have to mute Eden Zero on the timeline is how I'm gonna be every week. Because this is Gas Pack, one of the best manga I've read in a long time. I've read Rave Master, I've read Fairy Tail, watched Rave Master and Fairy Tail. This is up there for me, like top tier manga. If my number 1 wouldn't be so good to me, this would be my number 1. You know what I'm saying? It was almost a tie. It was almost.
There's no way it was gonna be a tie because I know it really was. Damn,
it was that close because I love Eden Zero, bro. Like Eden Zero, it made an impact on me, and the chapters that we got this year were super impactful. As far as like, not to spoil anything, but characters. I'm not gonna say if it's main characters, side characters, new characters, but characters die. You think motherfuckers not gonna die? Motherfuckers die in this show.
Unlike Fairy Tail.
And like in different arcs, motherfuckers will drop like flies. Ain't no power of friendship, nigga. You gonna die. So, and I really love Eden Zero. It's doing something fresh, and especially coming from the author of Fairy Tail, the mangaka of Rave Master. He's showing why he's a GOAT still, because Fairy Tail got a lot of hate, and I feel like he knows that it was a great series and he won with it, but I feel like it's on some Yu Yu Hakusho Hunter x Hunter shit. He's like, I've done all I can do with that. Let me move on to something better, and everything about this is better, from the aesthetic of space, and just we could go on forever. But that's my number 2. Number 1, I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I really want y'all to read it, and I really don't want to spoil anything.
And the anime is gonna win awards next year. I'm just letting y'all know Chris is gonna give this so many awards.
It might win every single one. It depends on how good the 1,000-Year Blood works. Shaman King, if that shit not hitting right, nigga, it's gonna be Chainsaw Man year next year. The first Anime Talk Awards we did
was the My Hero.
We didn't have nothing that year. The first year, the anime, it was literally the My Hero Awards. This will be the Chainsaw Awards for me, and I hope it could win you over too. Because I feel like this is one of the ones. Chainsaw Man, without spoiling anything, it is the craziest roller coaster ride you will ever go on as a manga. It has crazy ups, crazy downs. As crazy as it is with action, and as amazing as the action is, it's also super amazing with the story writing, super amazing with the comedy. It's just one of them ones to where it took me by storm. I caught up 80-something chapters in a matter of like 2-3 days and have been reading it weekly since. It's like how you say One Piece is crack to you. This is my injection I'm getting every single week. And it sucks that it's finally over, or it did suck when it was finally over when they said it was ending, but we're getting Core 2 coming soon. So I'm even more excited that this shit's not over. I just catch up before it hit the timeline.
Oh, no, I will.
Not saying you, I'm saying like the people.
Oh,
like catch up on this before it blows up next year, because nigga, it's one of them ones that there's certain things that if you're going to talk about it, you can't talk about it without spoiling it. So you have to watch it, because as soon as it's on the timeline, as soon as characters are introduced, niggas are going to be spoiling shit, and it will be unavoidable.
And look, 2 years ago, I told you about Promised Neverland and Demon Slayer. This year, Chris is telling you about Chainsaw Man, and both of us are telling you about Eden Zero. We're telling you about Kaiju number 8 and Undead Unluck. If Demon Slayer and Promised Neverland told y'all anything, if the way that blew up didn't tell you anything, trust us with Eden Zero, Chainsaw Man, Undead Unluck, and Kaiju number 8. Those are 4 that when they drop, they're going to change the game. But Chrissa has Chainsaw Man as manga of the year. I have a lot that I have to give love to. So I'm going to start off with Spy Family. Spy Family had a great year this year. Shout out to Spy Family. Amazing story. That, when it hits, is going to be amazing. One of the only slice of life anime that I can read, but it's more than that. It's way more than that. Check that out. Eden Zero, like Chrissa said, had to give it a nom. JJK had an amazing year this year. I can't say anything about it because we're watching it right now, but it makes me want to just vomit everywhere. How good that shit was.
You know how I know JJK was good as a manga? Because it had and I hate comparing it to Demon Slayer, but it had the Demon Slayer effect.
It had the resales.
Bro, them sales went up like crazy. Like, to be honest with you, next year, Demon Slayer is going to die down because we don't have any more manga. We don't have any high, crazy movie.
might pass some of them sales.
Like, Demon Slayer has been consecutively number 1 next to One Piece. This is another one that I think may be in that top 3 with One Piece. Like, it may beat out Demon Slayer. It may beat out One Piece. Only time will tell. But from the reaction I'm getting week to week on the timeline, everybody's reading JJK. I feel like the only nigga that's not reading JJK.
I don't know why you're not. It's crazy.
I'm just waiting for the season to be over, because I got to watch it episode to episode at first.
When you catch up, you're going to be mind blown. So I got JJK. Black Clover, I told y'all I was shitting on the anime, but I'm coming to show the manga love. I love Black Clover. It is fucking incredible. The devil arc, the war arc that's going on right now with the Spade Kingdom. Amazing. Austin Yuno's growth, amazing. Had one of the best character introductions with Natch. Amazing. I love Black Clover. If you're not reading it, you need to be reading it. Of course, this is my 3rd place winner. Black Clover was 4th. Black Clover beat out JJK, Eden Zero, and Spy Family. That's how good it is. But it did not beat out my 3rd place winner, Undead Unluck. I've talked about it. I've gushed over it. To me, Undead Unluck is the 3rd best series in Shonen Jump week to week. It's the 3rd best one, in my opinion. I absolutely love it. Number 2. It's so hard that I have to give this number 2, but it's number 2. My Hero Academia had an amazing year. Shigaraki, the war arc, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not spoiling nothing else, but My Hero, amazing. And number 1, the manga of the year.
How do I already know what it is?
Just dropped its 1,000th chapter. Shout out to my boy, Monkey D. Luffy. My girlfriend gonna kick my ass because she's asleep right now. But Monkey D. Monkey fucking D. My boy, the GOAT, Trafalgar Law. I've been begging Chrissa to catch up. It's fucking amazing. What One Piece did for me this year, it was crack. It was fucking crack. One Piece was phenomenal. And I know people gonna be like, but Lyndon, what about the Odin flash? Bro, the Odin flashback. We got Roger scenes. We got Whitebeard scenes. We got Kaido crazy shit. We got Luffy doing some amazing shit. We got X-Drake. We got Zoro. We got Apu. We got, like, if you are a One Piece stan and not caught up, you are clowning. What this year did for One Piece and what it did for fans of One Piece, I'll never forget as long as I live. I've never had an experience like this in a fandom before, like reading week to week. And I could only imagine how the fans felt reading Marineford when it came out, because it had to feel like this. And it was just an amazing year. And I'll never forget the year of Wano with me in 2020. As shitty as 2020 was, what Oda did this year in putting out chapters has to be applauded. And not just Oda, Horikoshi, the writer of Undead Unluck, the writer of Chainsaw Man, the writer of Black Clover, JJK, Eden Zero, Spy Family. What these creators did for us in COVID needs to be applauded. And this is where we're giving them their flowers. No matter which one we chose, all these mangaka worked their ass off to give us great content throughout the year. And it was fucking amazing.
Like this was a great year for manga. One Piece had a great year, you know what I'm saying? All the newbies had a great year, like, you know what I'm saying? JJK,
Chainsaw Man, yeah, that's what everything. I'm saying. Like, everything we've named could have won. They've had an amazing years.
Like a few years ago, we was getting Samurai 8 announcements. We was getting all these new Shonen Jump anime, and they was like flopping like a fish, you know what I'm saying? But right now, like,
you remember when I was talking about Hell Ward and Higuama? Like, who remembers
They were getting chopped, bro. Shit was getting chopped. Remember Zip Man? Chopping blocks, bro.
You was big on Zip Man.
It was a dope concept. But like this year, every single new thing is getting love. Like Undead Unluck, Sakamoto Days, Kaiju number 8. These are things that the Spy Family, these are shows, what is it, Tokyo Revengers? These are series that are popping up that people are loving.
Mission Family, Yozakura, which if it came out this year, it'd have been tough to beat Kaiju number. It would have been up there with Kaiju number 8. I love that series. But
yeah, I gotta give it to it, bro. This was a good year for manga, but
it was.
But I got Gotage on the phone. Demon Slayer would like to enter the chat. You know what I'm saying? It would be so nice if somebody else could get number one, huh? But they just can't get number one because Demon Slayer's the number one, number two, and number 3.
Demon Slayer's lucky One Piece only had a couple volumes dropped this year, or it wouldn't have been number one.
One Piece somewhere like number 7 because the top 10 best selling is like Kaiju number 8, volume 23, Kaiju number 8, 22. Or not Kaiju number 8, Demon Slayer, and then you go see like the One Pieces of JJK.
This is not the Demon Slayer talk, but congratulations to Chainsaw Man and One Piece being our manga of the year. All right, let's get into it. This is anime talk, not manga talk, but we had to show love because manga's really becoming big in both of our lives and it's becoming big in our fan base's lives. So we wanted to shout it out.
And if nothing else, it's going to give you something to know what to look forward to. Like if you see what's hot in the manga world, you'll know what to watch out for come anime season.
That's the reason why we were able to predict the Promised Neverlands, the Demon Slayers. Like this is allowing us to predict for you guys going forward. So that's why we do this. But all right, let's get into best new anime because I think we'll do best returning and then anime of the year. So best new anime, Chrissa, start us off. What you got?
Best new anime. JJK for me. There's no other answer in my book. Dorohedoro is my runner-up, but JJK won for me. Dorohedoro is the only one that I would even put in the same conversation as JJK. God of High School, Tower God, great that we're getting some webtoons anime adaptations, but they're not touching Shonen Jump's goats. Like this is JJK year, just like. You know what I'm saying? I know you're tired of hearing the Demon Slayer shit, but last year was Demon Slayer year. Like, we had Dr. Stone, we had Promised Neverland, but there was one that took over last year, and there's one that took over this year that's new, because I feel like One Piece, definitely took over this year. There's no avoiding. But as far as new anime, JJK and Dorohedoro. And I feel like Dorohedoro is one we have to mention because it's not on everybody's radar.
It's like Vinland Saga last year.
I don't understand how people could look at Dorohedoro and not get enthralled by that. I don't know how you could watch episode 1, hear that OST, see the crazy world they're living in, and not be intrigued to watch the rest of the season. But like that's definitely up there. Like it's in the same combo as JJK, and that says a lot.
Hell yeah. I gotta throw out some noms. Wanted to shout out Akudama Drive. Wanted to shout out Moriarty the Patriot. Wanted to shout out Tower of God. Had a great year. Wanted to shout out Decadence. Amazing story. Wanted to this is my 3rd place winner. And honestly, if JJK didn't come out, it would have been the 2nd place. The Great Pretender was amazing. 3rd place, Netflix, Great Pretender, phenomenal. Like, if you have not seen The Great Pretender, you need to watch it ASAP. Number 2, I went with JJK. JJK had a phenomenal year, and it's not done yet. But what we got was absolutely amazing. But to me, best new anime, what took me by storm, I didn't expect it. The way it hit, the characters, I love literally every single character in the fucking show, down to the dog with a mask on it. I love the doctor. I love the other doctor. I love fucking Gordon, the fucking cockroach that stands and
smashing.
Talks.
No, shocking.
Shocking. I love him. I love Shin. I love Noi. I love Nikaido. I love Ein. I love Kaimon. I have to go with Dorohedoro. best new anime. That's my choice. But like Chrissa said, you can't go wrong going either JJK or Dorohedoro. And I knew this was going to happen. They're both tit for tat. It's literally like choosing Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson.
I mean,
both are heavyweight champions.
It's best shonen, best seinen. For sure.
All right, let's get to best returning anime because I think we're going to both be on the same page. Since you started the last one, I'm going to start this one. I wanted to shout out No Guns Life. No Guns Life came back for a second season. Was super dope. But my third place is Haikyuu. Haikyuu had a great season to the top, but there's no way it could get higher than third. Had to shout out My Hero Season 4. Let's not act like we didn't get the overhaul fight. Let's not act like we didn't lose, like Lemillion didn't lose his powers. Let's not act like we didn't see some amazing shit from My Hero. But My Hero can't win. My winner of best returning anime has to be Fire Force. What Fire Force did for Season 2 was phenomenal. And we'll talk more about it with Anime of the Year because I feel like Anime of the Year, there's only 3 choices. But what Fire Force did was fucking legendary, man. Like that show, like every character they introduced, I love. Every storyline they introduced, we love. We got Joker. We got the Maki storyline going into the Nether. We got the Ogun storyline going to find out what the fucking Amaterasus are. We got Burns' backstory. Like Fire Force was amazing this year. It's by far the best returning anime.
Yeah, there's no other option for me. Like, we didn't get a lot of returns. All our returns are coming next year. Like, we're getting Bleach again. We're getting
My Hero again. We got AOT.
Yeah, My Hero. We for sure getting a lot of new shit. But as far as returning, with Promised Neverland, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this year we just got rid of Fire Force. And Fire Force, even if we had a shitload of other shows dropping season 2 or 3 this year, this one would still be. Yeah, this is like the progression. I'm glad we got a 2 core. Everything about it, they hit everything it was supposed to hit. Like season 1, if you ask me, was like a 6, 7. This is like 9. I don't want to go lower than that. Like I don't want to go lower than 9. It was a great season.
There's no score lower than 9 for this season. With this, like this season was so good that it had me and Chrissa both put Tamaki as a nomination for best girl. Like let that sink in. That's how good this season was.
Went from like most hated to like, oh man.
We feel for her. Exactly. Like a round of applause for Fire Force, best new anime. All right, let's talk this through. Anime of the year. Do you have any noms besides JJK, Dorohedoro, and Fire Force? If so, lay them out.
Maybe One Piece. Maybe.
Okay, cool.
One Piece is the only other one, but JJK is another one for me. This is JJK year. But as far as anime of the year, the only thing giving JJK competition, like it's just anime of the year all around, is either Fire Force or One Piece. Dorohedoro is up there, but that's one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it'll make anime because it just didn't get that hype. You know what I'm saying? Like JJK,
so you're going off of Impact too.
Yeah, like Impact for me, anime of the year is like all around anime of the year. And when you look at One Piece, just because it's been around forever, doesn't mean that Impact isn't there. Like this is Wano, this is Broly, Shintani directors. You know what I'm saying? They're making this. It looks completely different than One Piece before it. And I appreciate it for that, like for just being as theatrical as it is. We're getting it in acts, you feel me? And just the fact that they're writing it in acts and the animation changed and the soundtrack is crazy. The whole aesthetic of One Piece is now different. It took One Piece to the next level, if you ask me, because I'm already a 800 episode in stan of One Piece. So when you get to the 900s and it's like the animation boots up like crazy, it's like you're in a Japanese kind of aesthetic area. Is like that's the we can't ignore how good One Piece is right now in comparison to how it's been, and it's always been great, but now it's just
interesting
on steroids right now.
Because I gave Dorohedoro best new anime, but you're right, for anime of the year I do have to think of Impact, so I won't give it to Dorohedoro, but it's amazing. Go watch it. It's my best new anime for a reason. I wanted to shout out Decadence, My Hero Season 4, Moriarty the Patriot, but you're right. This has to be on Impact. So I'm not giving it to JJK. I can't, because even though JJK, it was amazing, JJK isn't, funny enough, it isn't done yet. So I'm not, and that's why and as much as like, I don't want to take away from it because of that, I think it has to go to Fire Force or One Piece. And I'm not sure which one.
And see, it could have went to My Hero, but you got a good point at JJK not being finished. We're not even done with the first season. We're done with the first core of the first season. And in My Hero, we just got one season. You know what I'm saying? And it was at the top of the year, and then we didn't get any movies and everything. So JJK took over the end of the year. My Hero took over the top of the year. But who dominated all year?
The year. Yeah, that's the thing.
One Piece, like low key, because Fire Force low key took over from summer all the way to like Fire Force took over half the year. But One Piece with the stretched out episodes.
Oh man,
low key the whole year they took over. Like
I wasn't prepared to give One Piece anime of the year. It's crazy.
Me neither. I had JJK. I don't even have any fucking side. I was thinking in my head like Fire Force and One Piece only, but like JJK to me was it. But now I'm thinking it might fuck around.
It might
we
be
only
One
got 13
Piece.
Episodes of JJK.
That's what I'm saying. In like One Piece, we got a lot, and like what One
every
Piece,
episode was a lot.
What One Piece did this year was monumental. I think you're right. Because, like you said, you gave JJK love on Best New Anime. I gave Dorohedoro love on Best New Anime. We both gave love to Fire Force on Best Returning Anime. But the anime of the year has to be One Piece.
I wasn't expecting that either. Like, I was not expecting the One Piece.
I was not either. And, like, all the other ones are individual that we give, but this one we try to come together on. And, yeah, One Piece anime of the year, I'm not mad at it. I'm not, because One Piece had a great year.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie. This is my favorite One Piece era, if we're being honest. Like, this is my favorite One Piece arc so far. Depending on how it wraps up, but it's my favorite. Like, it gives me that feel that I had when I watched Water 7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Indy's Lobby. This gives me that feel of Dressrosa, but just not this. Like, we're living through it instead of watching it years after it premiered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, great, man. Just the impact that it had this year. We saw Luffy return to Zoro, which hadn't happened in so long. Like, Luffy jumped on Zoro. They had the reconnection. We saw the fight with Luffy and Kaido. We saw Zoro fight Hawkins. We saw Sanji get the raid suit. Like, there was so much just amazingness. We saw your boy, Useless Captain Kidd. Like,
yeah, Useless Kid.
I'm not calling him that. I just Eustace, my boy Captain Kidd. But we saw so much goodness, and like you said, Toei pushed back Dragon Ball Super for Wano for a reason. And what Wano did, you have to applaud what Toei did.
Facts. And then see with JJK, right? Don't take this as me slandering JJK, because this is me big up in JJK comparing it to One Piece. But to say your first season had this stellar, spectacular animation that it had by Mappa, I do think that One Piece's animation contends with JJK. Even though I love the dark horror aesthetic and what they do visually with JJK, it is a different vibe, but it's equal, if not better, animation. Like, you could tell, like, they got the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie directors and budget, just everybody who was doing the
as great as JJK's darkness is, One Piece still accomplishes darkness, but with the brightest color palette. Like,
it was so beautiful.
That's
bro.
the thing.
Like, every single thing about that world.
The fact that we got to see such just dread, like the death of Yasuye and all of just the darkness of One Piece that we got, but painted through a lens of just beauty. And then when you go back to Oda's comments about how when you look at feudal Japan just portrayed in media, it's always portrayed with browns and dark greens and blacks and whites and just very dark colors because it's a dark era. He wanted to change it to show that there was goodness in feudal Japan for all the negatives. And that's why he wanted to paint it in such a bright picture. And it just worked, man. I'm with you, Chrissa. I did not expect this, but One Piece, again, the man,
it deserves
the
it, bro.
Myth, the legend, Monkey D, Luffy, the Pirate King, nigga. Like,
oh yeah, you right. You right. Nigga said, don't disrespect Luffy like that. Nigga, this nigga is the Pirate King, bro. Legit though.
The Surgeon of Death. Shout out to the boy Trafalgar Law. Love it. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's just real quick run through all of our winners. Chrissa, go ahead. Start us off. I'm going to just list them off. You give the winner. Rookie of the year, what you got?
Rookie of the year, didn't I say Yuji?
Yep. Best side character.
Best side character, Ogun.
All right. Best girl.
Best girl? That was what I chose on the spot.
That's the one
Natsume from Decadence.
Yep. Waifu of the year.
Waifu of the year, Lisa, for sure.
Best boy.
Best boy, Megumi.
Megumi, yep. Best antagonist.
N.
Best MC/protagonist.
Yuji for sure. Gotta win that.
Best returning anime.
Fire Force.
Best new anime.
JJK.
Best new manga.
Oh, I almost said Chainsaw Man. Kaiju number 8.
Manga of the year.
Chainsaw Man, you know
and then for me, Rookie of the Year, I went with Moriarty from Moriarty and the Patriot. Best side character, I went with Joker. Waifu of the Year, I went with Maki. Best girl, I went with Nikaido. Best boy, I went with Yuji Itadori. Best antagonist, I went with Kaido. Best MC/protagonist, I went with Shinra. Best returning anime, I went with Fire Force. Best new anime, I went with Dorohedoro. Best new manga, I went with Undead Unluck. Manga of the year, I went with One Piece. And anime of the year for the hashtag Anime Talk show from both me and Chrissa is One Piece. Amazing Anime Talk Awards. We all had different winners. Honestly, this awards could be categorized as the JJK, Dorohedoro, Fire Force, and One Piece Awards.
Low key, bro. Low key. Like this was a great year for anime and manga mid-pandemic. So much shit got pushed back that I could only shiver at what we're about to get in 2021. I'd like to propose a last-minute impromptu category and say, what do you think? Like, what are you most excited for next year? Like,
okay, like we could add this to the docket.
Like most excited, or like what would you say?
Most anticipated.
Oh, most anticipated. That's a good one.
All right, what you got? Since you improv, this is something that we're gonna add to the docket every year. Let me write this down. What you got?
It's hard because it's very hard because honestly, Chainsaw Man and Eden Zero should be my number one. But honestly, my most anticipated might fuck around and be either Shaman King or Bleach. And we're getting fucking Promised Neverland and Dr. Stone and shit coming back. But I ain't gonna lie, Bleach, people talk so highly of the Thousand Blood War, and at the same time, they're getting different animators. I definitely want to see what Bleach looks like in 2020. With 2020 budget and 2020 graphics behind it, because old Bleach was cool, but we kind of lost Bleach before it got into this crazy new era of animation. Like One Piece withstood that generation and transitioned into the new generation of animation. We didn't see no new gen Bleach shit, and I would love to see that world of Bleach just like what they did with Burn the Witch. Like, I'm not gonna lie, what they did with Burn the Witch was incredible, and they surprised us with Burn the Witch, the manga and the anime. So to say that they're bringing Burn the Witch as a 4-chapter season for 2020, and they're bringing Bleach top of the year. Who knows what surprises they have in the Bleach universe? You know what I'm saying? They can bring for the fall.
That's true. Like you said, Eden Zero should be something I'm thinking about. It's up there. I'm also excited for shout out to Rise of the Shield Hero fans. Season 2's coming. Super excited for that. But for me, and also Promised Neverland, I'm super, super, super excited for, because that's going to be fucking incredible. But for me, my most anticipated, and I know Haz, when he hears this, is going to tweet at me. Is not going to like this. But my most anticipated is Season 5, My Hero Academia, because I believe we're getting My Villain Academia.
I forgot that was announced. Because see me, I was going to say Season 2 Demon Slayer type shit, but that's not announced. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about what could I go off of? I'm like, oh, I'm excited for this, but it hadn't necessarily got announced yet. We know certain shit's coming back. We just don't know when. We know certain shit's going to get dropped. We just don't know when or how. But I ain't gonna lie. They said Season 5 is on the way. And don't they have a movie?
Yep, there's a movie and a
It'll be a good 5. My Hero year.
So April 20-something or March 20-something, My Hero Season 5, that is my most anticipated, because we get an explanation of who all those shadowy figures were. We get an explanation of One for All, and I believe we're going to get My Villain Academia. I'm like, because it's going to get 2 cores, and like, there's no way they can do 20-something episodes, 2 cores of My Hero and not give us Villain Academia. So that's gonna blow.
Yeah, for sure.
Mind.
I'm super excited for Villain Academia.
That's what I'm saying.
I've been excited for that since I've heard just the title.
Mm-hmm. So that's my most anticipated. And if we get My Villain Academia, let me also just throw a caveat. I don't know how Shigaraki doesn't win Best Antagonist. I'm just saying. If we get Villain Academia, there's no way I don't see how Shigaraki wins. But
I see people talk highly of him, like on the timeline. That's the manga readers, especially.
He's one of the best. He's one of the best.
Lie.
And not just one of the best Nujin. He's one of the best shonen antagonists
all
ever.
Time? Bro, you got me want to read the manga every time you talking about My Hero.
Like
you hype My Hero up harder than I've ever heard anyone hype My Hero up. So you make me want to get on that shit.
As much as I gave One Piece the manga of the year, it's hard not to give it to My Hero. Was fucking amazing. Like, I understand that there's the toxic My Hero fan base. I understand that there's the detractors of I understand that there's the little kids who are like, My Hero's better than everything. I understand there's the people who hate My Hero. But for me, as someone who tries not to be biased, objectively, My Hero is fucking amazing, bro. It is it's the second best thing in Shonen Jump, and that's only because of One Piece. If One Piece doesn't exist, My Hero is the best in Shonen Jump, and it's not close.
Damn, and it's not close. That's wild.
It's like as great as JJK, Undead Unluck, Black Clover is. My Hero is on another. Like One Piece and My Hero are here, there. Like it's like this.
I believe it just because of how well it's done in the anime. I had a second day where I was about to troll. I'm like, let me not do it. Let me not go there. But no, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really do love My Hero. Everything it does wows me. It's been going up, up, up. The only time it's ever had a spike down very quickly before it hopped back up again was the Gentle arc. And it wasn't even that bad of a spike down. It was like a little quick bridge to the next arc. So I'm very, I believe Horikoshi's the new gen GOAT. So I'm very much so looking forward to what he has in store for us 2021.
Hell yeah. So that's the Anime Talk Awards, ladies and gents. You're gonna get a run it back later this week, Akira, and then some manga content, of course, but expect Anime Talk to be back not next week, but the week after. So you should get it on January 12th. So we won't be here next week, but January 12th, expect a new Anime Talk. Chrissa, tell the people where they can find you at on social media.
You could definitely find me at Chrissa SJE on social media. I've been pushing, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely follow me on Twitter, Instagram, mainly Twitter, because I'm not really active on Instagram right now. I'm about to drop a lot of music starting 2021. I know this is probably going to drop either the day before New Year's or New Year's, but
this is going to be out tomorrow.
Definitely, the day before New Year's. So, like, literally, I just dropped a song called New Gen Goats. I didn't want to talk about it too much. You may not see me talking about it on Instagram, Twitter too much because I dropped it the same day as Whole Lotta Red, so I let Whole Lotta Red breathe for a second, but I'm about to drop an AMV to it probably tomorrow or the next day. So peep my new song, New Gen Goats, is the next single from Seinen Jump. I've been working on this album to where I promise y'all it's going to be like the best work I've ever done as far as anime mixed in with mainstream music. But also, I've been pushing the fucking my anime list, and I've definitely been watching a lot of anime, reading a lot of manga. I've been watching a lot of old anime, bro. Like I've been watching like some. I don't know if you ever heard of Burn Up W or Gunbuster.
I heard of Gunbuster.
It's like old 80s anime I've been watching, bro. I've been watching like the whole series of them, and
there's amazing shit out there from the 80s and 90s.
There's some gems, like the aesthetic and just the content they were giving is crazy.
Check out Gogo 13 or Heat Guy J.
That might be what I'm on next. You said Gogo. Isn't that the guy that's
He's an assassin. Gogo 13.
That sounds so familiar. I'm probably gonna peep that out over the course of the week. And you know what else I've been watching a lot? I've been watching my ecchi bag again, bro. Finding gems that I never in my life thought I would find. Like I watched Quintessential Quintuplets, which is the most.
Told me about that,
bro. That's the most pure-hearted, wholesome harem anime I've ever seen. And then the opposite spectrum of that, I've probably gotten one of the craziest harem ecchi animes I've ever seen with Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs.
Oh my gosh!
And they both had hella heart. Like I'm coming from the era of watching like Love Hina. Not saying Love Hina's doesn't have a lot of heart, but I used to watch fucking High School DxD, High School of the Dead, which is just craziness. But I feel like New Gen ecchi is having that balance of fan service and actual great story writing. Like Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs is a comedy ecchi, but when you really look at the themes and see it's very heartfelt. So I appreciate the effort in these crazy subgenres of anime.
Hell yeah. Well, wait, real quick, since you said something that you checking out, let me grab the manga. And I want to shout out this place. So, real quick. Oh, shit, I forgot. Actually,
y'all got to stand.
I know I said My Hero for my most anticipated of 2021. But actually, My Hero might be second because my most anticipated is a seinen anime that we're getting that was announced, High Rise Invasion. I am so excited for High Rise Invasion. And this is one of the manga that like I attribute as like some of the things that I just bought off a whim. I'm on volume 5 and 6. I absolutely love High Rise Invasion. It is fucking amazing. That's the thing I'm the most anticipated for. But I want to shout out Books A Million. I did not realize I was a Barnes & Noble shopper.
Oh, no.
Books A Million for manga is fucking amazing.
Bro, like, they changed my life, bro. Like, Books A Million, the deals they have and just the easily accessibility.
You got me back on hardcore manga.
Did you go to the store? Did you go to Books A Million in store?
I went to Books A Million in the store. My girlfriend sent me there and was like, buy whatever manga you want for Christmas. And I got High Rise Invasion, volume 5 and 6, because I got to continue the story. But something that I'm super excited about, I love mystery manga, and I'm Monster, I was a big fan of, and I believe this is the same author as Monster. Let me just real quick look this up, because I believe this is the same person, because I don't want to lie and say it's not. Yeah, it's the same writer as Monster. And if you love monster, mystery, stories like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Attack on Titan, and you love the mystery, this 20th Century Boys is one of the best manga I have ever fucking read. I'm on
that cover hard too.
I'm on volume 1. I'm on page 331. I'm almost done with volume 1. The moment I'm done with volume 1, I'm going to Books A Million and ordering volume 2. This is one of the best stories I've ever read. I always champion Monster. Nikoi Urasawa has to be one of my favorite mangaka. He's up there with Oda. He's up there with Horikoshi. To me, my 2 favorite mangaka are Oda and this guy, because this dude made Monster in this. Like, everything this dude makes is fucking amazing. 20th Century Boys.
You made me check that out, man.
Chrissa, I swear to you, you haven't checked out Monster.
And Monster might be the bag. I'm probably gonna watch Monster as an anime.
Watch it,
but that's one of the ones that I had on my list.
But after you watch Monster, immediately read this. The mystery in this is fucking incredible. Like, I never saw this twist coming, and I'm still not done with it. Like, fucking amazing. But Books A Million, I'm on that band. I'm on hardcover
most
again.
Of my anime. If I'm not getting it from Crunchyroll itself, like if I don't get you know what I'm saying? If I'm not getting it directly from the Crunchyroll website or the Right Stuff anime, only Books A Million.
When I saw how many One Piece they had, I was like, oh my gosh, y'all are like caught up. Like,
and I'm not gonna lie. They do the thing to where they accept used manga. So sometimes you'll find gems in there from like the 90s. Like I did a dive. I was Christmas shopping for my girl, not at Books A Million, but I was at another spot, like that little wine spot on Ambassador. But after that, I just like, let me go dumpster dive in Books A Million, because I know they had gems. Like, I remember I bought DVDs from there before. Like, I don't know if you've seen Great Teacher Onizawa.
Mm-hmm.
They had a bunch of gems I bought as DVDs back there, and I remember it had like a couple old manga. And I definitely saw some gems when I was there. I saw like Samurai Deeper Kyo. I think I bought a volume of that. I saw fucking Rurouni Kenshin. I'm like, don't need that in the collection. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, anything with Tokyo Pop, that's some rare shit, because Tokyo Pop is not around no more. Shonen Jump, Viz, that's all still around. Tokyo Pop is Kaputski. So you like the shit you find in there that's Tokyo Pop is rare. So I went in there and I hit for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bought like $3 manga in there, and the shit that you look up, they're not selling that for no $3 on, you know what I'm saying, eBay or Thrift Books, or you can't even find this shit on booksamillion.com or Amazon. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You can only find some shit in store right now. So I definitely infer people to go do that shit, or whatever the word is.
No, there's a lot of amazing stuff over there. Like, there is some Frankenstein Junji Ito manga that has my name written on it that I'm about to go pick up over there. Like,
bro, you noticed that too? They had more Junji Ito shit than I've ever thought he made.
And there's a lot, and I need to go pick up like half of that shit. Like, and also there's this manga called Blue Giant. The cover had me enthralled. It's just this kid playing a saxophone, and it's about his adventures trying to be a jazz musician. I'm going by that. It looks fucking amazing. So, like, I am so heavily into manga right now. It's ridiculous. But
you just reminded me I gotta go in there and get some shit.
Oh
too.
no, I'm going over there as soon as this weekend hits with my Christmas money and go and just blow it up. My girlfriend's gonna be like, but I promised her that I won't buy new ones until I finish these. So that's why I'm hurry up trying to finish.
My girl be on the same shit. She's like, you didn't even read that one yet. I'm like, it's for the collection. I'm reading it on my phone. A lot of the ones I read, I read
she
the hard copy.
She's like, why do you buy it if you read it on your phone? I'm like,
bro, she gets so mad because they like. I hate to plug Books A Million this hard, you know what I'm saying? But whenever I order them,
especially since they don't sponsor us, but Books A Million, y'all need to sponsor us.
We'll keep plugging y'all. We support y'all shit. But at the same time, I order this shit. Them niggas send that shit 3 to 4 days. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I forgot I ordered that shit yesterday. That shit come in so fucking fast. You don't even like. You've not even finished ordering it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Also, want to say I'm restarting my Yu Yu Hakusho watch. It's time.
Ooh, it's about. I used to rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho once a year minimum, sometimes twice a year, because that's how bad I needed it. But I've been waiting. Watched that shit in maybe 2, 3.
I've been waiting every 1.5 years, and it's about that time.
You right, man. You gonna make me redo it. We need to do like a series where we rewatch that shit on Twitch and we like react to it live.
I'm telling you, that's Run It Back will eventually. This is just like, and I know this is something we should talk about off air, but
we
Run
should
It Back.
Do this for the next one.
No, that's what Run It Back. There's a plan that we're gonna do a Run It Back where it's gonna be a playlist on our YouTube, but we'll go through like instead of doing a movie, we'll do like episode 1 of Yu Yu Hakusho or like 3. Like we'll do an hour's worth, like 2 to 3 episodes or 4 episodes in like one Run It Back, and then like. That'll be episode 1 through 4. And then like, we'll do a couple movies. And then next time we'll do 5 through 7. So the way we're going to do that with Run It Back, just to let y'all know, is we're going to tweet a bunch of series. And then we're going to pick the series that you want. And then we're going to start that series and finish it before we pick a new one. So just to let y'all know, that's coming in 2021. But we can choose between Yu Yu Hakusho. I was going to put Full Metal Alchemist on the list. And then we're going to pick short ones for now, because if we're going to do long ones, that's going to take a while. We're going to have to do multiple long ones. Facts. But we will do short ones where Death Note will be in there, Parasite, Full Metal Alchemist, and Yu Yu Hakusho. Those will be the ones that I was thinking about us doing. But you guys will hear more about that come 2021. But be on the lookout. Akira, Run It Back, dropping Friday. You guys can follow me at LynBWT. Follow the Bros Who Think at Bros Who Think. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube. Like I said, Akira, Run It Back, dropping Friday. The Eden Zero video will be out sometimes next week. Also, if you guys are interested, me and Chrissa will live stream on Friday. If y'all want for the Attack on Titan episode, let us know. If not, we won't, but just tweet at us. Let us know if that's something y'all interested in.
Until Sunday.
Attack on Titan, I thought it drops every Friday.
Every Sunday. JJK was Friday.
You show, because there was those memes where people were like, we throwing JJK in the trash and we watching AOT now.
When I tell you, this is the only week that I didn't race to watch Attack on Titan. Like the weeks before this week, I was literally on my phone like refreshing that shit on Sunday to make sure that bitch wasn't out. You know what I'm saying? And this week I low-key was too. I just didn't watch it when I saw it was out. You feel me?
When was the Oh yeah, you right. Every Sunday night.
Bro, when I tell you, son, sometimes it'll drop midday. Like I be expecting it. I be refreshing in the morning, but it really don't hit till like early afternoon.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Sunday, expect a live stream if you guys want that. But if not, like I said, we will be back on January the 12th with the full show of #Anime Talk. Until then, this has been the Anime Talk Awards for Chrissa. My name is Lyndon. We will see y'all, like I said, Friday, Akira, Run It Back. Be sure to tune into that. But until the next time with Anime Talk, we'll talk to you on January the 12th. Have a good one. Peace.